globe. I got the torch. We about yeah, I'm at the top of the globe. I got the torch. We about to burn down the thrones. We need a change. Look at the world that we live. Look how the evil is grown. All the innocence lost. We need a new beginning. Man, the vision is off. We need to wage war. Yeah, we need to rage on. I'm here. War boots, I'ma buy a pair. No suits, just fighters here. Grassroots and some riot gear. I'm still fly like a pilot chair. Brave hearts never die in fear. I ain't a stranger to the danger. I'ma live and I'm dying here. Yeah. So I'm looking up more, cause I know what I'm up for. Cause we need a change, and I'm starting an uproar. We started a ruckus. Yeah, we started a ruckus. Ain't nobody can stop us. Yeah, we started a ruckus. Yeah, started a ruckus. I got a vendetta, yeah. For complacency, gotta do better. And I spray like I got a Beretta. And the bullets inside of my head, they go. I use my tongue as a weapon. I use my lung and my breath is pushing out the effort. I'm best when I'm desperate and hungry.
No way. What's up, boys? Assalamu alaikum. Namaste. Welcome, everyone, to the second official India versus Pakistan $1,000 Invitational. Brought to you by WASP, NEMZU, Mayhem Esports, hosted by SAQR, produced by War Legends, casted by Alvi. How is everyone today? You guys good? Chad, who do you think's gonna win? Who do you guys think Pakistan's gonna win? Do you guys think India's gonna win? Who's gonna win? It's me, guys, it's me. How is everyone? I actually don't have Spotify on my PC right now, but if someone does have a non-copyright playlist that they can send, I will put it on. But right now, you know, I'll just talk to chat. How is everyone? If you think India's gonna win in the chat, I want you to cheer for India. If you think Pakistan's gonna win, I want you to cheer for Pakistan. Let me know who your favorite players are. There's a lot of really, really good players from both countries playing in this. I see some Indians in the chat. I see some Pakistan people in the chat. How is everyone? You guys good? MES Dom, MES Zoom, or Aj and Wasp HKM. You should see the Indian duos, dude. We have Clown Sinlord, top duo. Jiren also we have here. Some insane duos playing with us today. Kovo and Origin is also another good duo. 50-50, I agree, bro. Like, both countries have an even chance of winning. Let's see if you want India to win, let me see some India in the chat. If you want Pakistan to win, let me see some Pakistan in the chat. And just before we get into it, I want to see if you do attack another person's country or anything, you will be banned permanently from the chat. We don't allow that type of negative attitude over here. So respect both countries, respect the event. As I said before, this is in partnership with Mayhem Esports, NEMZU, WASP. This is produced by War Legends, so big thank you to War Legends, and this is hosted by SAQR. Thank you to Prats as well for the spectator tool. Come on, I want to see some more Indias and some more Pakistan. Let me know who you're cheering for. Who are you guys cheering for? Thank you, Shahil. India, Pakistan. That's what I like to see, guys. Both because I'm managing. Man, you could vote for you. You know, you don't even need to stand with the country. You can just vote for your favorite player to win. If you're a fan of, you know, Dom, if you're a fan of Clown, if you're a fan of Sendor, if you're a fan of Jiren, fan of HCam, Kowalski, Mencho. Shahid, could you send me more if you have any? Or do I just play the playlist? It says 50 plus. Remember, guys, this is a community event, so please do not be toxic to anyone's country, you know, or their beliefs. Just you know, have some fun in this chat. I don't want to see anyone attacking each other's countries. You know, we are all human at the end of the day. We are brothers and sisters, okay? So I just want you guys to chill, okay? I see some players that aren't from India and Pakistan here too. That's really nice to see. Please, guys, tell me which countries you're from here. I see a lot of Pakistani people. I see a lot of Indians, but I also see a lot of players from, you know, Singapore, the Singapore region. I see Mint in here too. What's up, guys? Before we do get into this, I would like, you know, I would like to show my appreciation again to everyone, you know, who made this possible, especially HCam, since he actually brought up the idea. And also, thank you to Ace Clan, who first brought this to us. You know, back, I think it was back in Mega Mall season. I don't remember the exact season, but I would like to thank them for actually making this happen in the first place, for giving us a pedestal, you know, to reach this point where we can make this happen again for the community. So I'd like to thank Ace Clan as well. England, yo, what's up, Dingley? Okay, let's see some people in the chat. What's up, Ibtihaj, Hamza, Voluntary? How is everyone? Nemesis, Shahid, Saad, Ibtihaj, Vampire. What's up, guys? Arav, what's up, bro? Blitz, Yurtix, Clara Sen, Shokila will clutch it for Pak. Inshallah, bro. We'll see. Okay, let's get into the first game. Well, right now, 98 players. The bus is moving. See this? Okay. You see a lot of players jumping towards, it looks like Holly and Slurpee. Also, see a lot of players, not a lot of players going to miss it. We see a lot of players going for the rig, though. Bus drop does seem to be very... This meta right now is very biased towards places like the rig, the shark, the yacht, grotto, all these places where you can get mythic items that do give you a very big advantage compared to other drops. Alright, moving in, we're spectating Razor Arthur right now. Currently in the grotto, looking at MES Boom on high ground right now. Peeking over, try to get any pick he can with the AR. Minimal builds, but he does have an AR. Looking for some tags to get an early, early fight, early engage. Still peeking out. All right, he's gonna decide to go down to his teammate, farm up. Seems like the rig is heavily contested. Stas taking some shots from the left. His teammate does drop him a big pot. Goes for the peek on top. Takes out the player in front of him. Staz takes out Kurishi. He seems to be celebrating. Goblin and Staz taking out egotistical Kurishi. Well played. Moving on to Zenko Ahad, J2. A very good controller player. And Red Flash DX, also a really good player. Playing from the Pakistani side. Looks like they have some decent loot. Not the most shields. They're gonna disengage the battle. Looks like they're gonna head over to Steaming and farm some brick along the way. Material's not the best. This is why they're disengaged from the fight. Moving on to Whitebird. Green AR. Not that much ammo in his AR. Oh, did he just... Okay, well, he took out Salah Rahim without ADSing. And Mia Sindler, 22 HP. A total of 80 mats on him. Getting C4 now. He decides to back up with Clown. Looks like he's getting doubly keyed. Takes a shot. 71 tag on the one behind him. Oh, Clown and Sindler do go down. A top duo. Go down to Laser Shooter YT. Over here we see Maximus contesting Goblin and Staz, who earlier killed Kurishi. Looks like they're going to be getting an angle on the Goblin. Maximus and Bakar to be pushing the Goblin. Looks like Goblin does take down Bakar right now. Maximus just holding high ground, making sure that he's safe right now. Oh, Matt's on him. Looks like he's only backing up. Using his edits that he has from his former builds. Gets tagged for heavy 40 damage. Gonna be looking for the peak. And gets taken out. Just like that, Goblin and Staz have won their off spawn. Going back to Razor Archer right now. Looks like he's holding down the guard. He's actually left. He left high ground and now he's on low ground underneath the building in the rig. Above him, Chris Bird drinking a mini, making sure all the builds are there. They're gonna be, looks like they're gonna be going for the low ground play here, box fighting as much as they can. Looks like Chris Bird is gonna hold height, not go for any dumb plays, while Arthur's teammate does heal up and F Hamdan, another Pakistani team. You can see a lot of teams on the outside of the rig. While Storm does push, this is gonna be a big problem for the rig teams to rotate outwards. Because there's only water for so long. The distance is covered by water. They have to get out as quick as they can. Razor out there going lower. Looks like he's trying to disengage from the situation. Killer Boy, we see Killer Boy in the vault of the agency. Arthur does get a medkit. He's gonna back up now. Go to his teammate. Killer Boy looks like he's going for a fight with the drum gun. He has the drum gun and the agency card. Looks like he's gonna try to go for this vault. Ash and Ranger right in front of him. A duo from India, both brothers. Let's see how this goes. Looks like he's gonna go for the wall. Fakes it with the pickaxe. Going for the peaks. Flamers and Killer Boy. Takes a good shot at Ranger. Chunks her shields down. Ranger looking for the edit. Oh, Killer Boy does get popped by Ash right now. He's running away. He's gonna disengage from the fight. He has 2 minis. He'll be looking to pop them. Exactly what he does. Ash and Ranger not the healthiest, but Flamer still going for the engage without his duo. Gets caught for 45. Ranger now pops another mini. Take their wall. Ash goes down. Killboy and Flamers take out Ash and Rangers. Switching over to Kowalski. Holding height with Origins. Getting pushed to the side. Hits a shot at the player. Was like getting third party now. See Origins and Kowalski, both WASP players playing for Pakistan. Origins does take a shot, cracking the shield from the guy in front of him. Looks like they do lose high ground though. Tags the player in front of him. Looks like it's LYC Sean. Fizzy and Sean both, no shields. Origins knocked. Kowalski taking out 1 kill, but Origins is dead. Looks like it's a 1v1 between Kowalski and Fizzy. High ground. Kowalski now deciding to box fight, going up for the ramp. Covers his player up with the ramp, takes the height. Going down again. Looks like he's gonna be pressuring Fizzy. The ramp is his. Going for an edit. 81, and he takes him out. Well played from Kowalski. Alex Origins reboot card. Looks like he's gonna go for the reboot in retail row. Impractical. And 17 Cheese. Currently on high with the rig. His teammate does have the boom bow. Like Arthur and NFM Dunn are still holding low ground. What we can see on the map, the rig is the only spot that I still see people at. Storm is moving in. Actually, there's a duo at the Shark. Still holding out in Storm right now. Let's see if Impractical can make quick work of the duo underneath them. He just still hasn't opened the vault from the rig. Switching over to Yo It's Me. Currently has a heavy sniper. Very good builds. Pushing up for high ground. Best edit underneath him. Can get gated up. Will be looking for some shots from high ground. Goes for the heavy sniper wall replace. Gets the first blood but doesn't get the stairs. But his teammate drops him anyways. Looks for their side jump shot but it doesn't work out. Gets the player in front of him. Takes out Skyte's Taki and Skyte's Go PK. An Indian duo taking out a Pakistani duo off spawn. Oh, sorry, mid game. USP does have some pretty good loot. A green pump shotgun. Also has a purple AK, heavy sniper, 3 big shields, and 4 minis. Switching over 1-tap pay. Some really good loot. An epic tac, rocket launcher, and AR. With max mats almost, 6 minis, 2 slurp fishes as well. Looks like they're going to be setting up with this insane loot they have. Switching over 1-tap purple. Cracks the shield of the player underneath him, but he does get knocked. Both players knocked right now. It's a 1v1 between 1-tap the Click on hack ranks. Both players almost 100 HP. Tries to go for the finish. Can't get it though. Looks for another angle. Doesn't seem like he can get it. Takes the wall in front of him. Trying to get the finish on Mahmood. He does get the finish on Mahmood. Securing himself some more shield. Tries to take the wall again with a shotgun shot. Mahmood goes for the peak, 107. Oh, and Harkrings goes down. Well played to the Kleko. Still gets his teammate up. Gize is opening the vault now. Looks like Impractical and Gize did win the rig fight, but they are in the storm currently. You see Nile gets spotted in the bush. He does have the grappler. Looks like Nile is alone. Trickshots is dead right now. Nile is disengaging as far as he can into the storm. He doesn't want to take this fight alone. Getting the reboot part of his teammate. Grappling all the way back into zone. Looks like he's going to go for a play from storm to another reboot van. Because there is a lot of things in front of him, in front of that storm. Nile can make this happen. He does have 3 floppers. No shield though. Looks like he's gonna put the reboot in Pleasant Park. Rainy looking for a peek. 23. Whited on the player in front of him. This is the heavy sniper shot. Does have a launch pad as well. 101 total builds to his name. Yo, it's me looking for some sniper shots. Let's take some hits instead. Look to shield up right now. Storm behind them. They should be looking to rotate this. Exactly what they are doing. Game audio coming 2 times? Okay, I'll disable that. It should be working now. It should be working now. Is it fine now? Okay, looking at WASP Kowalski. Looks like they headed back over to retail. Rebooted Origins. Origins is now back to 150 HP. Kowalski, full HP. Looks like they're going for some chests and mats that they didn't pick off earlier. Still some unlooted chests. Gets a big shield for his teammate Origins. A team to their right on top of the mountain. They should be careful while they rotate this. Let me see some India or Pakistan. Who are you supporting, chat? Do you want India to win? Do you want Pakistan to win? And who's your favorite player? There's still a team in Slurpy Swamps and Pleasant Park rotating. Looks like that's Nile with his rebooted teammate now. A team in the grotto is still over there. Looks like they're going to be using the grotto hover pad to get out of there. He is Jaren right now. Looking over lazy. Obito does go for a minigun play. Can't seem to hit anyone. Jaren tags the player for 35 in front of him. Looks like they're just holding out in this building and lazy, refreshing all the mats they can. Twisting it right now, taking some shots right now. Can't seem to find any tags. WASP are looking right at Twistinator. Doesn't manage to hit the sniper shot. Here and just taking a cone peek, you know, trying to get as much information as he can. Waiting for the next storm in which comes in 1 minute. Sets in 1 minute, sorry. Second zone right now. Storm Surge is enabled now. Twistinator 73 above. Doesn't need to go for any more tags. Looks like he's gonna rotate into zone. Intro goes for another heavy snipe. Doesn't manage to hit it though. Or does lose some tags to an AR. And they're going for some peaks. Going over to 32. Kazami. They are getting pressured from the right side. Razor Mastermind, Kazami, another great Pakistani duo. Not the most mats between them both, but does manage to get a refresh on the wood. Mastermind going for a window peek for some AR shots. Doesn't seem to find any. To his right, HK and Aj upping each other minis. Looks like his teammate Kazami is pretty low on kills and HP. Josh gets griefed with his teammate Adil gets griefed. Currently getting pressured, but they do seem to get zone. Josh going for the play, covers himself from all sides, goes up one layer. Team in front of him, Faith, is quite low. Looks like he's 10 HP and 50 shields only. Let me see in chat who you're supporting. Any players? Any players in specific? Let me see if I can read out some names. Who should we be watching out for? We're watching Emmer the Great. Goes for a couple shots. Gets beamed instead. I think he's gonna fall back and just heal up. Josh does have a launch pad, so even though he is mid zone right now, he could use this if things get too troublesome for him. Looking for some peeks on Amon. Gets one tag on Amon. Emmer the Great rotating into zone right now. Might be looking to tag this. One tap about goes down. Emmer the Great does tag him, takes him down. Going for the finish. Storm Surge is still going. He is above now, looking to end this fight quick. Getting rocketed from low ground right now. Decides to pick up the shield potion. Looks like they will drop the bandage cannon for the flopper. Pick up the flopper instead, actually. Bandage cannon flopper instead of the minis. I see a lot of Dom, Jiren, Dom, Roshi, Red Flash, DX, Staz, and Goblin. Pushing over the Metab right now. Strawhead Metab. He does have a launch pad on him. 4 minis. Pretty healthy right now. And some pretty healthy mats as well. And the team in front of him, Josh and Adil. Another Indian duo. Within Metab. Again, this Pakistan versus India doesn't mean every fight is gonna be a Pakistani duo versus an Indian duo. It could be an Indian duo versus an Indian duo, Pakistani duo versus a Pakistani duo. But let's see who brings it back for their country. Flamers and Killer Boy, Kazami. Riser on 60 yards. Oh, he does go down. One tap. Sorry, Riser just goes down. Apparently, Flamers, Skies Flamers, a new Skies recruit, Killer Boy and Flamers, just circling around in the box he's in, trying not to get heavy sniped. Has 1 launch pad, Slurpfish, 4 minis, pretty healthy loot. Over Chris Bear, right underneath. Looks like the right underneath the team on edge zone. Don't get zoned though. I think they will be needing to rotate in. They do have a launch pad. They could make this work. Although they do need to be worried about the team above them. Killer Boy looking for a peek right now. See if he can get one. Looking at Adil and Josh. Backs up. Tries to tunnel in a bit just to get into zone. One tap Pain going for SAQR and X-Gem, spraying them. Tags Hell on Steam. Hell on Steam goes for the snipe but doesn't manage to hit the snipe. Dracula also going for some AR spam right now. Doesn't quite manage to get any tags in there, but they will keep spraying right now. They seem to have a lot of AR ammo. One tap Pain currently rotating in. Someone. More air tags coming. Don't manage to find any peaks. Trickshot's alive with Nile. This was the duo when Nile was dead with the grappler, but he seems like he brought Trickshots back from the dead. Trickshots now both 100 HP, but don't have any shields on them. 2 bandage cannons though. Looks like that one bandage cannon is glitched. It looks like they only have 1 bandage cannon, 1 flopper, and 1 mini. Over Flexi, who take out Red Flash DX. Ethereum Kovacs also goes down. Ahab J2 and Red Flash DX go down to Kraken. Lexi currently getting sprayed by Laser Shooter. Laser Shooter does go down. Taken out by Scyther. Lexi rotating. Allah gets griefed. Takes heavy amount of damage from a heavy sniper, it looks like. Popping his 1 mini. Getting pushed by Faith right now. Faith set to back up from the third party. So just drops in 1 extra box to relieve himself from some pressure. Going for the medkit. Josh and Aldo both are below in damage. They need to look for some tags so they don't die to Storm Surge. Origin Kolsk in a very good position right now. With a launch pad. A very good positioning in the zone as well. Another top duo from Pakistan. Hoping they can make their mark here today. Jin will be going for tackle. Daddy Karks tags him for 100 total. Still 28 below. Gonna look for some more tags. Getting tagged by Storm Surge. Get some more tags. It's still below. Now he's 87 above. Krish going for some plays, but he doesn't need to since he is above in damage now. Didn't Krish disengaging after they do have enough Storm Surge tags. No shields on them. Harpoon, medkit, and some fishes. They do have a launch pad though, not the most wood. Looks like they will be completely disengaging from this fight, only looking for edit peaks now. Looks like they're making a visible pad to use. Not the best positioning. They do be getting pressure from Sonic Joseph. Going for the launch pad. Decide to rotate right into zone. Looks like they're in the middle of the zone. They're deciding to play edge of the moving zone right now. In a very comfortable position. One tap Pain looking in front of him in mid. Hypertropher trying to get some peaks. Also looking at Addy right now. Addy, who I think RPG'd himself right now. Addy and Phoenix rotating from edge zone. Not the best position to be in right now. Looks like they are getting tagged heavily by the players in front of them. Addy holding back for now. Phoenix harping in for him. Addy and Phoenix getting pressured. AR shots just keep coming. Phoenix goes down. See Addy move into zone. Looks like he does make it into zone. The one tap Pain. And I'm on holding height very comfortably right now. So I'm pretty sure one tap Pain is the winner of the first Pakistan versus India duo event. So let's see if he can make a comeback and win this one too. So we see MES Gen rotating in right now. Looks like they're rotating early just to get a comfortable position right now in the zone. Not making any rash plays. One tap Pain setting up the low launch pad. Going for the low launch pad right now. Looks like he's gonna stick to height. Lands right in front of KG. Covers his back and holds height. Looking for some peaks above him. Connecting to the builds in front of him. Gonna start the tarp in. One tap Pain, double layering. One tap I'm on holding ultra height right now. Looks for Sonic DK, knocks him. One tap Pain, one launch pad, two surf fishes, an RPG. Goes for the shot on Killer Boy. Puts Killer Boy in a very tough spot. You can see Pain and M1 holding high right now. Flamers might be going for the hide play. Oh, he decides to meet up with his duo, Killer Boy. Impractical and Cheese second high right now. Practical not the most health, leading the tarp. Killer Boy and Flamers do get dropped. Right now you can see Odge right now running solo, trying to get to zone. He does make it. Yo, it's me also in his tarp. Killer Boy gets dropped down, is knocked. Pain and M1 still holding hide. Impractical and Cheese at the bottom right now, taking some tags from the second hide team. Want that Pain drops some people down with his rocket launcher. Drops a healthy tarp down. Obito does fall down. Takes some fall damage. Pain layering down right now. Not taking any extra fall damage. Connects with the builds underneath him. Gonna go up with 44 builds to his name. Cracks Staz with his AR. Reloads the rocket launcher. Goblin and Staz second height. Staz is actually knocked. Goblin takes fall damage and dies. Pain and M1 still holding height. Origin Kowalski in a comfortable position right now. Kowalski is using the medkit. Gets the pop off. Still have a launch pad. They tarp in right now. They are in zone. Not looking for any rash peak. Just trying to get into zone and make their plays endgame. Not the greatest of loots, but they can still make this happen. Kyrex is the gold scar right now. Pulls his teammate towards him. Tries to go for the res. Doesn't manage to get it. Wasp Messi does go down. DLC Sean. 180! Finishes his kill, gets his siphon. Wasp Kowalski taken out. MES Jern. Right next to Sean. Sean taken out by MES Jern. Jim tries to go for the high play. Looks like he's gonna drop on a solo lair. Gonna box up in a cone. 0 mats on him. Gonna use his vanish cannon to get back up to 100 HP. Still one launch pad on him. MES Obito taking protection of his own. Jiren just take him out. Obito and Jiren on low ground. Jiren taken out. Obito does take out Shiva MFN. Goes down. One tap Pain and I'm on W win the first game. And Indian Duo has won our first game of the day. Let's see some hashtag India in the chat. Well played to the one tap Pain, the winner of our first tournament that we hosted, India versus Pakistan. Well played. Let's see some one tap Pains in the chat. If you think they played well. Well played to Jaren as well. I saw Kowalski, Shivam. GG and well played to the first duo that takes the game. I'm on W and Pain representing one tap. If you guys do like what we're doing here, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Again, another thank you to our partners today, NEMZU, WASP, Mayhem Esports, and War Legends for the production. And this is being hosted by SAQR, so a great, really big thank you to them. Let's get some more GGs in the chat for Pain and I'm on W. Chad, do you guys want still send in the casting booth as well? If you guys want still send in the casting booth, let me see some W's in the chat. I want to see some W's if you guys want still send in the casting booth right now. Okay, Stilson. You want it? You got it. DM me. Current standings come in right now. One tap pain. I'm on W. 22 points, 7 kills. Number 1. Kowalski and Origins coming in number 2 with 9 kills, 19 points. A 3-point difference between number 1 team and number 2 team. ELC Shivim and Sean, number 3. Jiren and Nobito, number 4. Kyrex and Messi, number 5. Extrovert Shokla, number 6. And Practical and Cheese, number 7. Sights Flamers Killer Boy, 8. Mastermind Kazami, 9. Ajin HKM, 10th. Lexi and Kraken, 11th. Yotsumi Rainy, 12th. Twistinator is 13th with Aura. Christian Jin, 14th. Karma, NS, 15th. Staz, Goblins, 16th. Devil, Hypotroffer, 17th. Looks like a lot of these players are playing on their kills as well. Okay, let me see if Stilson is here. Hello? Okay, hold on. I need to get the link. Give to Stilson 1 second. Stilson, are you there? Hello, hello. Hello, can you hear me, Stilson? Stilson. Going down the list, we see Addy, Phoenix, Prabhu, Dekleko, Sonic DK, Sonic BK, 619. 21st, we have MXST and Curse. Laser Shooter and Khan, number 22. Hell on Steam, Soccer X Jam, number 23. Yes, sir. Can you hear me? Here, hold on. Let me see. First, can you see this link? This is the stream, by the way. This is where you see everything happen. Yeah, so, just think of it as someone is. It's not me behind anything, okay? It's someone else is hosting it, and they're. Yeah, and we opened the browser so we can see their stuff. You know what I mean? So you see everything? Let me know. Exactly same thing. Exactly same thing. Let's go. You hyped? I wanna hear the hype. I wanna hear the hype, dude. Yo, you have to show it. You have to. I'm pretty sure it's just a normal. I think. Hold on, let me check the point system. Wait, so how much points would this normally be in the FNCS format? I would have to check the. I'd have to check the Discord. Let me see where the system is. I think kills might start coming in, or kill points might start coming in at a certain time, or you might get a bonus or something. They can't? Okay, hold on. I think they should be able to hear you now.
Hello. Test. Ask them if they can hear.
I think they
I
can
don't
hear
think
you.
they
I
can.
think they
Yeah,
can hear you now.
Is there a delay?
Nope. There shouldn't be, at
They're
least.
saying.
Check. I think they
Yeah,
can
they're
hear you
all
now.
saying they can't hear me.
They can hear you now. They can hear you now. Yeah, I see it in the thing. They can hear you now.
Oh, they can hear me. Okay.
Yeah, they can hear you now. They can hear you now. Because
Why are they saying? Why are they spamming? We can't hear
I guess it
these.
is delayed. I guess it is delayed because it's on a
Yeah, it
new
could be a
channel,
bit
right?
delayed.
Yes, we can hear him. Yeah, they can hear you now.
Yeah, that's working. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, it's like slightly delayed.
We turned up, bro.
Nice.
I mean, people wanted to see you up here, so why not?
I used to do this as a joke all the time when I was a kid, and my friends would always be like, "Dude, you need to cast it." Like, this is my first ever tournament that I ever
Dude,
casted.
let's get some W's for Stilson.
Like, I actually want to do this.
He
for fun.
deserves it.
Suriano was like, because Suriano knows how good I am. He's like, "Dude, you should do this as a side job."
Bro,
I was like,
he
"Is
should be
ever
a
a
caster
tournament that
too.
like I don't play in? I can try and do it. Like, I want to take this as a test."
Dude,
to see how it goes.
every time I watch his video, I see his intro and I'm just like, wow, dude. He's like, Assalamu alaikum, and Suriano, and I'm just like, wow, dude, this is amazing. Who do you think is gonna take this? Any players that you think?
I really think anyone at the top 5 at this current moment to showcase like they can do it when it like comes down to the moment, and they've like all the names in the top 5 right now are like some of the best known Indian to Pakistani duos. They're all really good at this, but at the end of the day, with this like really stable point system, I feel like anyone can come back and take it.
Yeah,
Like,
you're right.
get this spot on the top. Um, how many games is it?
So I think this is 5 games. The first game is done.
Okay, so first game just passed by, 4 more games. Yeah, I really feel like anyone can bring it back at any moment. Everyone just needs like that one pop-off game to set themselves back on top just as much as FNCS is. So this is gonna be really interesting.
And I'm just messaging Prats with some.
Mm. Are Ziom and Dom in this?
Yep, God duo.
Yeah, so I feel like my favorite ones, like my favors coming into this would be Ziom and Dom and
Nile and
Abito and
Trickshots are in
Jiren.
here too.
Yeah, Abito, Jiren, Zion,
Do you
Dom.
call him Jiren?
Zion, Dom. What's his name?
Have you never watched Dragon Ball Z?
No.
Oh my god, it's Jiren, it's Jiren.
Jiren. Okay, so Abito and Jiren, my bad. Zion and Dom, and probably Nile and Trick Shots if
Okay,
they
it's
don't
4
get the
games,
scuffed
yeah.
as they did last
It's 4
game.
games.
4 games, so we
Alright,
got
you
3
see
more
it?
to watch. Yeah. The bus is coming in now, right?
Yes, sir.
Alright, nice.
Well, let me make sure there's no double audio coming from me.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about anything on your side. If, as long as you see the stream and you can like talk on Discord, everything's working fine.
Yeah, it's perfect. Have the stream on the side and like the chat on a second monitor in
Yep,
case
yep.
of anything.
Trying to make sure there's no double audio on my end.
I'm really interested in seeing the POIs, the new mythical POIs, because those are the ones that are like super heavily contested, mainly.
Right now, it
People
looks
really
like
want to play with the broken weapons.
I don't think
I saw
Kleko and them
two
won
teams at
with
agency.
Yeah, Kleko and them didn't win with mythicals, so it's kind of nice to see.
Yeah, it is really interesting. I feel like also, for example, being uncontested at Shark, like Nine and Trick Shots had first game, and not being able to pull off as much as they could from it was a really unlucky thing. I definitely want to see how they perform in this game. So as we can see, we have 3 duos, or is that 4 duos in Steamy Stacks? That is really interesting.
It is
We still got a team going to the Shark.
Looks like 3 or 4.
Yeah, it looks 3 to 4 duos as far as I can tell.
Wasp Roshi and Wasp Mentro.
Yep. That is a new duo, right? I don't think they played it.
Like a first-time duo.
Vermin?
Yeah, Roshi and Everman,
Yeah.
and Mentro plays with Ryzen. Pushing over to Adel right now. Pleasant. They start raining with the
Ooh,
pistol.
they just managed to pick a kill. It's a 1v1 situation, I think. Or is that a separate team?
Oh, yo, it's me
Oh no,
and
he just
Rainy
managed to clean it up. So he let him pickaxe his teammate and get him
Oh, it was-
finished, just so he can manage to get the kill and catch him off guard. But at
wow.
least he cleaned it up. He's got 2 kills to his name right now. He has to go for the reboot. There is no one else in Pleasant. That's it. They
Is
already
there?
took out the team that can.
Oh yeah, it's only the henchmen.
And here we see Clown and Sinlord. They're trying to go for a play right now as Han Gamer and Laser Shooter manages to take him out first game and scuffed him over and gave him a 0-point game.
Yes,
they do
sir.
be looking for that revenge. They want to take it back.
They're hungry. They're hungry.
They're really hungry for it. They need to make sure they get it, and they're playing it right, to be honest. I mean, dressed up as a henchman, sitting behind the corner, going for a right hand peek. I feel like
they
that's the best
did
thing they can do.
this last time as well. So, you know, maybe it's a predictable strategy on their end. It could be really bad for them, but maybe it'll
Exactly.
pay
Last
off.
time it didn't work out, but maybe doing it again is an unpredictable action, or it could be as predictable. We'll see how that turns out. They got 1 on 200 health, 1 on 150. Only minis to their names, no more extra big, so they're gonna have to play this one perfect.
Looking at Procto's father right now, getting pressured off spawn. Not that much damage. 20
He
HP
does manage to
goes
get
down.
back hard, and they clean them up. Risky and Forked his father do get cleaned up off spawn really quickly without a chance to fight back properly.
Laser Shooter has the minigun, the Brutus minigun.
He does have the Brutus minigun, but only 12,
Yeah, 12
bullets
ammo.
to play with. He needs to consume it as much as he can.
Wow,
As
do you
a
see this? Do you see what I'm seeing?
Han Gamer, yeah, I do. I think they know. I think the play right now is Han to drop him. He's got 250 bullets on his light SMG gun.
Do you see the
he
bald
needs
head?
to drop for his teammate. Yeah, I see the ball that is there flying up in the sky.
That's a god duo. Holy
Oh,
shit.
they can see this. look at him fucking flying up and down.
Oh, Clown and Sinlor just going in, pressuring as much
They
as
need
they
to
can
go
with
for
the AR.
a play. They want to get this revenge. They want to clear up Grotto. As you can see, they can take the fight and extend it because you have the thing that you can fly them from Grotto and disengage whenever you want. And they have that side, as well as zone being close. They can take time with their fight and not have to worry about rotating early. They just need to make sure they clean it up properly. They cannot lose another off spawn.
Oh, let me make sure there's no double audio in the stream right now. Is there double audio,
Sure.
Chad? Or is it
I
just
think they're
very
saying, yeah,
increased?
Vampire's saying double audio. I feel like he's saying double audio because maybe they can hear from your mic.
Maybe, but it's really low on my mic.
But I feel like if maybe that's why they couldn't hear me. Because it's like the display audio that comes out like from not your mic. Like,
I
what you
disabled
have to do is-
browser source audio now, so they can probably hear it through me now. That should work. Because
Yeah,
if
maybe
I
just
turn
decrease
off
the game audio. Like,
if I turn off desktop audio, they can't hear you.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Just
not turning off
lower.
desktop.
What's it called? Lower the in-game audio if anything, if it's loud enough for them. Like
So let's see
somehow you
this.
could still hear it, but it's not loud enough.
Let's see if they can hear
Oh,
this
we
now.
got Dom and Zeon, my favorites, against the opposition team. The team who won last game with 7 kills. It looks like a fair fight. Everyone's got decent health to play with. Zeom and Dom on 150, whereas Amon has 100 and 100 shield. But he doesn't have that much match to play with. But if they play this perfectly and they pinch them, Zeom and Dom are stuck under the house. They have to play the
Pain won
underground.
the first tournament, the first Pakistan versus India
He won
tournament.
the
So
first-
you could win
Oh,
this
that
as
is
well.
really
That'd be insane. That'd be the second time. If India won this, it'd be the second time
Yeah,
they won
that
this.
would be. This would be really good for them to make a name for themselves, especially as an upcoming really good duo. They proved it in the first game. They managed to pop off in a stacked lobby.
Yeah,
And,
they didn't lose height one single time. I don't know if anyone
yeah, they
contested it,
played
but
that
no
perfectly.
one
They
took it
managed
from
to
them.
connect, and I don't even know how they did that so well.
How do you think they played this out against Dom and Xiom? Because these house connect,
They
right?
have
So
the
they're splitting
advantage
up.
right now. That's the thing. Exactly. So the house are connected, and look at them. They're farming mats instead of instantly pushing. They know they're not that heavy on mats, so they want to keep mats in case Zeom and Dom go for a sneaky play and try to
Yep.
take high ground.
There's a lot
But
of mats
it
down there
doesn't look
too.
very
Like
good.
there's 2 layers
As you
full
can
of
see, look at
mats.
them. They're starting
Yep,
to
they're
disengage. They
disengaged.
notice they don't need this fight because they have the decent amount of like loot. They just need to farm up more mats because if they take time too long with this, they can get third party. Then that's the whole game.
And
gone.
they're number
They
1
would rather
too.
focus on getting
Yep.
the win. Exactly. So being first place as in game 1, they need to keep that up because as we saw and we noticed that the point system isn't too different and hard to come back from as long as you get
Yep, as
one
long
pop-up
as- yep,
game.
exactly.
They need
One
to make
pop-up
sure
game
they keep it
changes
on
it all.
top.
See Khan going,
Yep.
he saw the head for 1 second, dude.
Yeah. So as you can see here, the fight has still taken time. The zone has opened, so they've been fighting for over 4 minutes, stuck in the
Zone
same
is close to
position.
them,
No one's
though.
going for it.
That's why they're
Exactly.
taking this fight. Khan going for the cheeky
Khan
header right now.
wants to go for a sneaky play. They both
Oh
aren't
my
that
God.
high on mats. I'm pretty sure he's low. He's only got 4 builds to play with, 4 more walls to place.
This is such an awkward place to
This
fight.
is looking heavy. This is really bad. One of them needs to disengage, especially Khan, since they have the good loot and the Brutus minigun. They don't really need this.
What
to
is
be
this
honest.
fight?
This is a scuffed fight. This
so
is a fight
cute.
no team should take.
They don't have a
At
shotgun.
this
I
point,
wouldn't
they're
take this
just
fight
making
without a
it
shotgun.
personal. Yeah, I feel like they just want to take it for the sake of taking it. They want to make sure that the other team doesn't land again if they manage to take them out. And so it looks like what they're trying to do. And as you can see, Boxfighter Baker manages to 1v2 his opposition, and he's on 3 kills with his teammate on 1. They got 4 kills off spawn, which is huge for a safe drop. Now they're good on Storm Surge. They're good for the end game. They got the heals they need. They got the zone. Everything's fine on rotation. This game could be really good for Boxfighter Baker.
Lord and Clown are just sieging because they have tax. They can just go for like easier edits compared to the other
Yep,
guys. who have
exactly.
to go
As you
with
see,
AK.
Trick Shots does manage to knock Adele. Adele is down, and it's now a 2v1 for 9 on Trick Shots. With the Shark Loot, this is looking heavily
Oh
in their
my god,
favor.
he gets
He
beamed
double takes him,
midair.
he gets him, and he
gets
cleans them
beamed.
up. Trick Shots with the broken scar.
Can we get some controller players in the chat?
Yeah, can we get some W's in the chat?
Shout
for
out to the
that? Avi, who
controller
do you think is
scrimmage.
gonna take this?
This game?
Between Han, Laser Shooter, and
This fight right now?
here.
I think Clown
Both
and
of them are low on health.
I think Clown because Laser Shooter
think
is
it's
the only
Clown.
guy with attack on his teammate, like on his team. His teammate doesn't have a shotgun.
Yep.
But Sinlord and Clown are pretty low.
Yep. It does seem like Clown and Sinlord have more mats to play with, though. I
Yeah.
feel like as long as it doesn't come down to mats since they're hiding here, it's fine. But as soon as both teams try to disengage, the team with the more mats is probably going to take it.
Who do you
and
think
win.
has the disengage
now that they've
angle?
taken
Because
it-
isn't there a way to get out through the Garda using the airbase
Yeah,
thing?
there is exactly. From what I know, Sinlord and Clown have the better disengaging angle. But if Han rotates properly, then he can disengage just as much safely without getting tagged.
That's perfect. Yeah, it
There
looks
are
like they are
multiple
going to go
ways
for
to
the
get in
disengage.
and out of Gerda, exactly.
Garda is such a
They noticed
complicated place,
how-
but if you master it, like master the off spawn,
Yes.
like you win almost every time.
Yeah, we've noticed like the examples of Duke and Texified, Snow and Baruch absolutely dominating the region.
Is that where Tuke
with
and
the
Texified
Goros
land?
loot. Yes, sir. They land and contest each other, and both teams have performed in FNCS more than anyone. I'm pretty sure both have
Yep.
double qualified, if I'm not wrong.
Tuke and Texified though. What a duo, actually.
Yeah, that is a really good duo. But Snow and Baruch have shown just as much as if they've gotten unlucky in the
Yeah,
past 2
I
weeks of
saw they keep
FNCS. If you
disconnecting from
heard,
everything.
they keep disconnecting. They disconnected in a total of 4 games out of the last 12 of FNCS in
Justice for
finals.
Baruch
Imagine how
and
lucky
Snow.
that is.
Justice for Baruch
And
and
they still
Snow.
managed to double. Yeah, we need justice for them. We need better connections. We need to take away Corona.
What does this Etisalatan do, bro? Call them out right now. This is the platform. Call them out.
Yeah. So, if you notice this, I'm really interested in when Prabhu and Dakaleka land. They've got really good shield, really good
Oh,
Weiss,
yeah.
and
Where did they
above
keep getting
average
this good
loot.
from?
They have really good loot, really good
Heavy
maps. I'm really
sniper.
interested in where they are.
Where do you land heavy
And
sniper
they have the
behind
heavy
the grotto?
sniper,
Maybe
so,
they contested the grotto. I think they contested the grotto.
They could have contested and instantly disengaged,
Yep, for
but
the
I
heavy
highly
sniper.
doubt that because getting such good loot would be really hard to split between 3 teams. As we noticed, the other teams also had decent loot, so I don't really know if that's the case of what happened.
Oh, look at these guys
They
all
might
the
have
way on
landed in
top
a
of the
safe drop with a
mountain.
guaranteed. Oh yeah.
Holy,
How
bro.
many is there left? There's an amount of 80 players right
Yep,
now.
80 players.
Some sort should pop up as soon as zone opens again.
He has the launch pad. He could get out of this pretty easily, but oh my god, he would get beamed midair.
Yeah, he'd probably have to save it for later in the game. As long as he rotates early, I feel like he'll really fine. Yo, we got Siam and Dom on the second screen. They managed to tag Killer Boy. They break his shield. They tagged him really hard. They tagged him for a combined 100.
against each other.
2 of the best Pakistani duos coming down to this. It's the agency team against the lazy team. Agency team does definitely have the favor in loot, if I'm not wrong,
With the
because they have
drum gun!
guaranteed god loot. But if Dom and Zion manages to get another double dink and attack, they could go for a knock and an instant cleanup, get the best refresh of their life, and guarantee themselves a really good end game.
Listen,
The
what do you
drum
think
gun
about
and the
the drum
guaranteed
gun?
launch pad is insane. I'll be honest, the drum gun is a weapon that should not be in the game. Personally, in my hands, the drum gun is the most broken weapon in Fortnite history.
I think you've shown Dom and Ziam that as well, right? If I'm not wrong. You
Yeah,
did
I've
something.
definitely showcased it to them, and they did not like me after it. I'm really good friends with them, but they did not appreciate what I did
definitely.
to them.
I
That
mean,
was
who
not
would
fun.
when you 2v1 someone with just a drum
Yeah,
gun? Oh,
like I
Silver's
was in
low
a
health right now.
situation that I should not be that I should have not gotten out of, and I still did somehow with the drum. But yeah, definitely we got Sinlord right now. He's got the bandage healer. He's got a launch pad to get out of this. As zone is really far and it's about to open in 20 seconds.
This is not a
I
good
don't really
position
know
to
what's
be
the
in.
proper play.
He
But
has
this
a
is a
launch
really
pad.
bad position to be in.
He has
He
a launch
has,
pad.
yeah, he's got a launch pad to get out of, but
4
he
builds,
doesn't
3
have the shields to
builds.
heal up with.
2 builds.
So he's only got 2 more builds to play with, and it looks like Clown is dead. Clown is taken down.
Yep, Clown is
They
taken
took
down.
out Clown, Roshi,
might
and
look for
Venture.
the- he
Roshi,
might-
Venture on edge of
He
zone.
might look for the launch pad.
They've gotten a good refresh. He might look for the launch pad, but I don't think it's worth it
Nah,
because if he
he'll
wastes
get
it, he knows
beamed.
he's dead. He's gonna get beamed. He's only got
He's going
30
under the
health,
bridge right
38
now.
health to play with. He's got no shield. He's trying to rotate full right, follow the swim rotation on the loot.
He does have a bandage cannon, so he will be able to like make some work out of this. There is also a campfire behind him.
And
but
he's
he
above
doesn't
Storm
manage to get it.
Surge. So he's gonna be fine as long as he rotates properly on edge of zone. But there are teams that are rotating as much as late as him, and he
79
might get
players
held,
right
he
now.
might get scuffed.
Yeah, this is such a
This is
awkward
really stacked. This
rotation.
is really stacked.
Yep, a team in
I
front of him
this.
as
I
well
love
on top
this
of the
type
hill.
Tournaments.
Oh,
On
looks
top
like
of
he's
that,
getting
they're holding
tagged.
him. They see him.
Not a single
I
shot
really
hits him.
question their positioning. Zone is pretty far and they're sitting on edge. So unless they're gonna waste a launch this early because they got too many, this is not the right play from them.
Similar to holding on to his launch. He's actually very scared of,
Yeah, this
launching mid-air. Looks like he's
it is
saving
worth
it.
it because he knows with the healer he can get out of zone, and if he manages to play for a late game, he could make a play out of it.
Looks like we have Stilson's soccer teammates, Helon's team and X-Jam.
Soccer teammate Jam and Hello's team, yes sir. They've got pretty scuffed loot to be honest. I mean, he's got a pistol and
Yeah,
a pump, and
pistol.
that's
I
all
mean,
he
never
can do with.
doubt the pistol plays, dude. It could happen.
Never doubt the pistol plays, especially on controller. If he passes it to Jam, it might be the right
Yes,
play later
sir.
on in game. And Jam can manage to get him Stormshires, but they're almost 400 above, which showcases that they don't need it. They got a launch to play with for late game. They got enough health to live for the late game. They should start wasting hard
Why do
mats,
you
to be honest.
think? Why do you think
Nothing
they
with
came
what this
here
really
from
gets you
the
focused.
house they were in Misty? I don't think it was the right play because they were safe. Maybe they're trying
Yeah,
to
I
get
feel
into
like
this
they were
house.
safe. They could have replaced the house and yeah, wasted less mats. But this does seem to
Yeah,
be more
this is a
central edge
lot. This
zone,
is a lot better
which
for
is
them.
better for the next zone for them. This was worth the risk getting tagged over because now they got a good position.
And they could
in
reform.
case they weren't good on Storm Surge, they could reform and get good tags from the height position.
Prabhu and
they
the
have over
Kleko
others that are
pickaxe
rotating late.
swinging while they're rotating in. Don't know what's
He
bannable.
knows this is a custom. He knows it's bannable, but since it's not an online event sponsored by Epic, he goes and takes his chances.
Epic sponsor.
It is
us,
definitely
please.
not worth it though. So here we got
Emiya Sobito. Oh, this is
we got
the duo
Vito
you
and
were looking out
Jiren.
for.
Abito and Jiren,
Dude,
this
look
is
at
a
their
duo I
loot.
really want to watch
Oh
out
my
for. I
god.
know Abito is one of the best when it comes down to his playstyle, and he's one of the best known from his region.
Yep. He's getting tagged though
They are
for Storm
below,
Surge.
and
38
they're getting
below.
tagged. He does manage to get a 24 tag, but it's not enough, and they need to get at least 100 tags to maintain that Storm Surge tag for the next few zones. Unless 5 people die right now, Storm Surge is still going to keep hitting hard, and it's not going to be good for them. They've got a lot of health and heals to play
113
with.
builds on him. Just going for some peaks right now.
He needs to, and he needs to burn.
That's one tag.
They're losing a lot of health.
They're
He
above now.
had 4 floppers and 3 slurps to play with, and he's already wasted 2
Yep,
slurps.
2 slurps gone down. That's why early tags are so important.
Jaren's on 150 health. If he over peaks and someone needs a Storm Surge and he gets sniped in the body, that's an instant
Yep,
knock, and
that's
that can
instant
ruin their
knock.
whole game.
They are above in damage now.
They need
Still
to make
looking
sure
for
they
tags.
get tags. Definitely above, but 49 is never enough. They need to make sure they're at least on 100.
I think they're
Because
rotating
this
into
could go
central zone.
seconds for their game. They got the free rotation. They see that there's no team supposedly holding them, but literally they don't. There are teams above the hill
And
that
adding
can
a
go
face
for
to
like
their
those
left.
peaks. Exactly, and they're only 18 above. They need to make sure they can go for a play. If I was
Yeah.
them, I would get close to any team around me, try to take a wall, and just go for that one tag and disengage. They don't need the push, but they got really good loot. He's got a blue tag and a golden scar. That is way more than enough
And
to
a
get
lot of
enough
floppers
tags.
too. Could make a really good play endgame.
Exactly.
Especially with that
The
loot.
whole game.
Emiya's boom.
Yes,
Looks like he's
sir.
box fighting a team right in front of him. Take some tags. Good.
Yeah, definitely. As we can see, his teammate Crisber's only got like around 50 health to play with. They're
Oh, they
running
find a launch
low
pad
on
though.
match. They seem to have wasted a lot of match. He does find a launch, but going for this could get him scuffed because if he get laser since he's
Yep,
on
there's
edge
the
zone,
team in front of him right now looking at
he's
them.
gonna get instantly knocked. Yes. That team is definitely based up and they got a good position and they're gonna have to go for
Oh,
the
looks like
these
Crisberg
kills.
goes down.
And Crisberg
Crisberg
gets
goes
knocked.
down.
They do manage to knock him. He was too low on health. And as we can see, Boom is trying to go for attacks just to make sure he knows his
66 build
opposition
stem as
doesn't
well.
go and hold on him.
Not the
He's
best
got, he's got a little bit of mass to play with. He's really low on health. He's got an 84 amount of total health. If he gets double dinked, he's an instantly lead man.
Going back to Amon and
It's not
Pain right
looking
now.
good for him. The winners of game 1, they do seem
They're-
to be
they
good
look
on
like-
loot.
they look like they're really good
Disengaging
on
early
height,
was
too.
definitely worth it. Yeah, they got a good position. They got a launch pad to play with. He has 6 minis and a big.
I think they have
and they're
2
both
launch
almost
pads.
full on HP. Yeah, it does seem like a 2 launch pad. The spectator mode could be scuffed sometimes. We can't really tell, but the minimum is 1, and that's really good because having a launch for late game is so good because you can either rely on someone else launching and saving yours, or launching yours late last second, which still like keeps you in a good position and keeps you ahead of the competition.
Looks like their playstyle is very heavily based
is looking
on
really
like
good for
aim
them.
and using their ARs as efficiently as they can for tags, getting
Yep,
to zone as
definitely.
quick as they can, holding as much as they can.
Yes.
Very dangerous peak to be taking though.
So, there are so many teams, if you notice, on the edge of map where we're looking forward towards north outside of Misty.
Yeah, I see
Most
them.
of the population of the zone is so many teams, and that's what happens
Such
when
a
you rotate
congested
late.
area.
You don't manage exactly, like you don't manage to rotate it, rotate early enough to get that good position,
Yep,
so that you don't have
Krish,
to be
you see
scuffed.
Krish getting
And
you see
so-
Krish getting pinned down right now.
Pinned down, yeah. There's around at least 4 different duos pinched all together
Such a
at once,
dangerous
and all
place
of
to
them
be
are
in.
looking for kills. As you can see, Dakaleko, he's trying to go for tags. He's trying to go for that
The
refresh,
water
even though
place.
he
Get
doesn't really
stunned!
need it.
Oh my-
But he doesn't get instantly
Oh
knocked.
my god, Amon! The
I
winning
think
kill
that's
from
Amon.
last game.
Amon.
That was
They need to
insane.
get this finished. This is a huge 1 kill point that can keep them in the lead of the opposition if no one manages to catch up to their points. His teammate is getting pressured. He's got enough heals to make it out alive at this, but he needs to waste his mats. He needs to burn them. He needs to make sure he stays alive. He doesn't have zone. Zone has the
Look for the
opposite side
revive.
of the map. He's got 40 seconds. He's trying to go for the revive, but he doesn't seem as he can get it as much as he wants to.
Again, taking down his own teammates and his own countrymen. See that? This is
that
what I love. Like you could take out a Pakistani
This
duo
is
and
what
you
we
could
love
be
to
from
see, the
Pakistan as well.
rivalry between the friends, the close friends, the countrymen. Everyone, like, we love seeing competition like this. A tournament like this is definitely like
It has a
worth having
legacy.
everyone.
It has a legacy on it.
It has
too.
a legacy. It's
But
down
he
to
blocks
their own
Krish
name
from
and
the launch pad as well. Krish
That
got
was a smart play, but he scuffed himself.
Yeah.
He's really low on health, and he's got 290 mats to play with. He has no heals and 0 AR ammunition.
Needs to
Avi,
get
do you
out.
think he's gonna live?
I don't think
I
so.
personally think he's not gonna make
Oh
it
my
too far.
God.
I think he's gonna get knocked as soon as someone
No.
else sees he's white.
No!
He's gonna get tagged. He gets tagged. He's 3 HP. And he gets
Goes
the game.
down.
As soon as he gets there,
LYC
he
being
does go
knocked by
down.
Ahad
His teammate is
J2.
I think Sean could make something out of this, though. I mean, Sean has got the SMG bullets to play with. He's got over 200. He's only got
And
16
he's sitting on the,
bullets
and
on
he's
his
sitting on the
typical
mountain
AK.
too. What a safe place to
Yeah,
be in.
he's sitting on a good zone. He's got 700 mats to play with. He could definitely make something out of this if he keeps having zone. What do you? I have a really important question. We've noticed a lot of teams are building in wood mid to late game. What is your point of view on that? I really don't think it's worth it. I think people, like a lot of the teams, are getting focused with their overbuild of wood. I mean, yes, it is the smoother build. It is the build you can waste because you don't have to worry about getting it again later in the game. But building it so early in the game gets you focused easily, and it's getting a lot of teams knocked. What is your point of view on that?
Within this meta? Oh, you see, Jaren just rocketed himself. Within this meta, I mean, with heavy snipers, if you're not building from metal, you know, at least.
Yeah, metal is the minimum. Like, even brick is not good enough.
Yep.
I've noticed a lot of people do not realize how important building with metal is. I've noticed this personally myself.
It's
I've
the only
gone through
build
that
you
mistake.
can't see through the heavy sniper with.
Yeah, it's the only build. And yes, you want to have it for late game, but you cannot make it late game if you cannot guarantee yourself living long enough. And you can't guarantee living long enough with heavy snipers in the game. We've seen that showcased by Baruch and Snow, for example. Even in Tier 1 Pro Customs yesterday, they managed to have, imagine, Alvi, 8 out of 10 kills mid-game. 8 out of 10 were double heavy snipes.
Oh my god, filthy.
8 out of 10 mid-game. Like,
I mean,
they didn't
with
even
Snow,
get those
like, he is the best sniper in Middle East. Like, come on,
no
no competition.
definitely. Or, like, it's not even a question. And Baruch has definitely improved a lot of sniping. So that too, as a duo with guaranteed double heavy snipers, is a definite, like, a scary duo. You do not want to be around them. You definitely want to make sure you
don't want to be anywhere near 200 meters with them at that point.
Yeah.
Looks like Obito and Jaren are looking for this peak
secure.
on Extrovert. Do you see them? They're both just sneaking over the corner right now.
Yeah, they're making sure they can go for that. They do have the RPG to play with, so if they keep an edit like misopened or don't call out and have a miscommunication in between themselves, they can go for the refresh. Because as we can see, Obito and Jaren are not on full HP. Both are on 150.
NS is on high ground right now. Oh my god, he gets walked up on mine.
Oh my god,
oh
he gets controller.
My goodness.
He's down to 29 HP.
He's just gonna box up. He's just gonna drop down. Wow.
He has all the heals in the game. He's got full loot. He's got a launch pad. He has amazing loot. Him and Karma seem to be really good.
But
look at this.
So split,
They've both got 3 slurps, over 12 minis combined. They have everything they need to win the game. They have a lot of messages.
They just need to get together.
They get back together and play it together. Exactly, because the high doesn't seem to be worth it. They had high ground, but it doesn't even have like to be kept because it's still so early in the game.
Oh, Trick Shots and Nile. They're unscuffed. They're back in it.
Trick Shots and Nile are bringing it back. They're back in it. I mean, if they pop off this game, they play it properly. They've got an RPG to play with.
Flamers gets RPG. He didn't cover his back.
If they push this properly, this could be a huge refresh. They can get the jump gun and the guaranteed launch pads from Flamers and Killer Boy. This is the best refresh they can think of. If they go for this, this could be huge. They don't have too many mats to play with. 600 is good, but not good enough to win the game, and they have to make something out of it.
They do have a launch pad, though.
They do have
3
a
rockets
launch pad,
in the rocket launcher. Maybe a high play could be possible. Odge is on high ground. Do you see him up there?
The high, yeah.
HCAP and Odge on high ground.
It's going down the mountain, so high ground is kind of useless right now. Anyone that goes all the way down and manages to crank early enough on the mountain can pretty much win the game. Look how far it goes back.
As a spectator, mountain zones are the funniest, but like the best.
Those are the funniest.
But being in game, I'm praying for you, bro. Oh, BK gets in. Takes up both the players.
He gets the refresh. Look at this.
That's a Stilson classic if I've ever seen one.
Yes, sir. You go inside, lack a controller player with no brain. But look at this. It wasn't worth it. His teammate gets knocked out. He only manages to get 200 mats out of this.
8 floppers.
He's only got 8. Oh, he does have 8 floppers to live, but he has no shield. If he gets stays on me there, that's his whole team gone.
Where's the high team?
The high team went down. That was the right play. Look at them. They're flying up. They're trying to land on top of high ground early as possible to keep high ground. Because if you notice, a lot of people try to keep high ground from a mountain hill, and those are obviously the inexperienced players. Because they would be wasting so much ammunition and materials
Karma has
to try
hide
to keep
right
the
now.
high. That could throw the whole game. Karma has hide. I'm wondering where NS is.
Yeah,
Is
all
NS
the way
dead
down.
or
All
is
the way down.
Karma-
He's dead. Karma's dead.
He's
J2.
dead. So
I
Karma
think
has
he's
to
in
come to the game
storm.
by his own.
He's flopper playing against storm
Look at
against the
this guy.
launch.
Oh my goodness, this guy is really far. He does get tagged. He's only got 2 floppers to play with. He needs to pop it right now.
Oh my goodness. Karma has 3 surfishes.
Karma's got 730 mats to play with. He has high ground, and he has a combined of 3 slurps and 9 minis. That is more than enough to win the game.
He has so many mats. Yeah, he can chill and win this game.
Yeah. He's only got 70 bullets to play with, so if he wants to win the
Lasers
game,
X jump takes him out.
He needs to go for this. He has. Oh, he doesn't have the harpoon.
He doesn't have the most AR ammo either. No SMG
he needs to go
on
for
him
this
either.
refresh unless he sees the height could be taken from him, and he needs to make sure he wants to keep it. He wants to keep it. This is the right play. He's gonna focus on spending as least ammunition as he can because he's not got enough to win the game with it.
See, Addy and Phoenix are really low.
Addy and
Phoenix goes down.
Phoenix does get knocked, and Addy's only got a slurp to play with. He's on 127 health. He's got 400 mats to play
45
with.
builds as well.
Alvi, what do you think is gonna happen?
He does have a launch pad. He could just disengage and launch away from here. Looks like he's just gonna rotate.
Karma manages to get 2 knocks. Karma gets his finish on Jam, and he must not.
Karma's still on high, right? He probably got a refresh.
He got a refresh. Hell on Steam, Jam Steam.
Karma on a high solo.
Something out of that. He can win this. If he connects to the upcoming mountain, if he goes to the mountain, he wins this. He prevents his opposition
He
from going
actually
up
wins
the
this
hill.
solo. No way. Ash
Karma
getting
can
ahead
take this
too.
home. He can make this. And as we can see, HKM is cranking for high ground.
Yep,
He
yep.
wants to take it back. He wants to
His
reassure
teammate
that
Aj
it's his.
right behind him.
He wants to-
Addy looking for the play flash.
Addy gets the
Harpoons
pop-up.
him! 83
Oh
damage
my
and
god,
shotgun.
Addy is a psycho.
1
He needs
HP.
to pop his flop. Take his opposition. He's only got 5 health. 5 health, and he can kill his opponents. He can kill his
Gets
opponent.
in with the harpoon. Oh, gets taken out.
He gets taken out. That's unfortunate. He did get the top 10. He manages to get 5 points for placement.
Karma
which
with
is
9
really good.
builds. 9 builds.
Karma's only got 8 builds to play
now.
with 39 bullets to play with as well on high ground. It does look like a win for him if no one contests it. He keeps it properly. He gets uncontested. He got 3 slips to play with. If the opposition under him does not contest his high ground and does not have floppers,
This is a win.
he takes the win. This is a huge win. He's got 4 kills already combined with his teammate. He can make this
Very low
a
on
thing.
mats though. He needs to be
can
really
put
careful how he
themselves
plays
back on
this.
top of the board. He definitely needs to make sure he properly uses his materials, and he doesn't seem to know where he wants to go. He wants to make sure
Watching
he
him
uses it
practical
properly.
now.
Karma could take this
He has
practical.
one
He
flopper.
is on his own. He's got a flopper to play with. He's got really good mats for the end game. It's probably the last zone. It's a 1v1v1. It's 4 different teams, 4 different solos.
I think it's
all
HKM
down
and
to
Connor
this.
there too. 2 WASP players, both from
Yep.
Pakistan.
As we can see, look at Joseph. Joseph has got God loot, but no builds to
Practical
play with. He
falls
can
down. Takes 20 fall damage. 37
Tactical
builds.
kid team behind.
Joseph all the way
Joseph
down
has got
with,
no
with the
only
only
got
18
one build, but
materials.
if he shoots his opposition, he can
Aj
make sure
on
he
high ground! Aj took high ground!
He takes 30 fall damage. 30 fall damage attacks him for 30. This is a huge kill for Joseph. He
Aj
can get the
falls
refresh out of
down!
this. One of them dies to zone. He doesn't manage to get the ammo, but he doesn't get any mats out of that. He's got a jump pad to play with, but he does not want to go for it. He knows he'll get lasered.
Karma,
He's got
Karma is
no
in, so
mats to
Karma
play
goes
with.
down!
He dies to zone. Karma goes down. It's a
And
1v1
Practical
situation.
wins!
Joseph in a practical.
What?
And Practical takes it as a solo.
From low ground, he pulls it out!
Win combined. This was a
Well
good game.
played,
I'm not gonna lie. This
dude.
was one of the
Dude,
most
it was
stacked
such a
games.
roller coaster. You just saw people gaining height, losing it. Well played.
Exactly. We've seen duos with everything they need to win the game, and they do manage to get knocked down. They lose their whole game. As we saw, that player earlier that did the Stilson Classic, as you said, pushes opposition to get a refresh, but he did not keep in mind that pushing when zone is moving can cause his teammate's life and him not being able to
Exactly.
revive him, and that's what happened
It
there.
is duos.
He
They need
ended
to
up
remember that more than
playing as a
anything.
solo. They need to make sure that they play it together and remember that every placement gives you their own points. So pushing for 2 kills is not as good as pushing for 2 points of placement. That can guarantee you a higher amount of chance to stay in the game and win the game. So
One
people
win
will
for
definitely
India
learn from this.
and one for Pakistan right now.
One
It's
for
tied.
Pakistan. This is really interesting. I love the competition and the rivalry these two countries have been putting up against each other. It's some of the best players in the region, and they're putting a name for themselves, and they're showcasing some of the best play styles we've seen. And I'm really excited for game 3 and 4. This is about to be really interesting.
This is actually amazing. We saw high ground. Ash, he was there solo, and then he got jumped on, and then he launched it, and he kept height. He kept height for 2-3 zones as a solo. Started running out of mats. Even though he had 3 slurp pushes, he got taken out by Aj. He died in storm. Aj did die to fall damage, and then we saw Impractical, who was second height, just layer in tunnel in, and while Ash was fighting above him, he managed to sneak away the win. He took height, and then he just lasered
Yep.
underneath him.
Definitely. I really like this. I did not expect it to be as stacked as this is as stacked as FNCS. People are taking this super competitively, and this is what you love to see because a lot of the tournaments that have been hosted in the past while, some of them get stacked at one point because people give up.
Yep.
But with the definite practice that we've seen of examples such as the Indian prac court and the Pakistani prac court, games have been stacked. People in those countries want to improve. They do not want to be as brain dead as the image that is given from the Middle East. It's showcasing
Shout out
this
to
in the
Emmy
tournament.
Service, baby.
I mean, exactly. We have not seen anyone over W key like a dumb person in storm fight for no reason. Everyone that has taken it has been either scuffed on mats and did the right play at the right time. And this is what we want to see. This is the image that we want Middle East to represent. We do not want to see it as a brain dead region as everyone talks about us. We are one of the most stacked and wanting to improve region when it comes down to serious times. And
we
this is
want
an
to prove
example of it.
ourselves. We want to prove
Tournaments like
ourselves.
this. Exactly.
Wow, what a game, dude. What a game. We're going to see the
What a
leaderboard
game.
real
What a
soon.
game. That was really nice. Really want to see the leaderboard. I really want to see where Amon and
Yeah, because I
his
didn't see them
teammate ended
endgame
up
too
on,
often.
because we did see them get those mid-game kills in the
Yeah, that was
refreshes.
insane.
They had really
the
good loot to win. They
beam.
did have a launch pad to move. Yeah, the beam was huge. He
Oh
peeked
my
for 1
god.
second,
1 second.
going for that refresh, and they double dink him or together pushed on him, and they
Never
managed
let
to
your
knock
back
him.
open.
I really
Never let
wonder
your
if they
back
got the
open.
finish out of that. Exactly. Pushing in situations like this where so many people are pressuring is like a no-go because it was not worth it and it was just proven there. He gave up his whole game. He had decent loot, decent mats. He could have done something out of it, and throwing all of that away just for 1 kill that isn't even guaranteed.
Yep.
That's a high risk, high
Wasn't worth
reward
it.
that didn't seem to be worth
Because
it there.
you need to remember it is duos. So if you're not working with your teammate at all times, it could lose you the game. You need to be aware of everything you're doing.
Exactly.
Opening a window could cost you the whole game. and could cost your duo the whole game as well.
Exactly, and we've seen it multiple times. We've definitely seen it from an example of what we were just talking about, that guy. So people really need to realize that when it comes down to team game modes, chemistry is the number one thing. No matter how good individually you are, two duos could not always work together, no matter what. So you need to make sure that your chemistry like dominates the way you guys play, and it needs to be in control because your chemistry is what's going to win you games. Being on the same page at all times, it is the difference between dying and living at certain situations and like positions you're put in. Because the way you react to whatever situation you're put in is like what type of skill you're on.
Yeah, how you react to any situation you're given, because Fortnite is not that type of game where things happen like repeated over and over again. Everything is different. Every game you go in, there's a different scenario. There's a different spawn for Brutus. There's a different spawn for certain henchmen. You know, you can't just make plays and expect them to work every time. And we saw that with Clown and with Clown and similar off spawn. They changed up their strategy. They adapted to the situation that was in front of them, and that's why they got out off spawn. You know, that's why they made it out. If you guys have any input you want to give on, make sure to just tag me and Stilson on any post on Twitter, and we'll try to reply to you guys. Oh, look at
Yes,
you see the
sir.
standings? Impractical is
As
number
we
one,
see,
31
Is not
points.
first. And Practical does seem to have had a really good game one, just to be able to put himself right back on top in game two. And he has a 2 point lead right now, which is not far. And as we said, we have so many names that weren't in the top five, but probably were in the top 10, top 15 that brought it right back and went on top. And as we can see, it's so possible
HKM
for
and
you to come
Osh
right
come
back and put
back
yourself
up.
on top.
Number 3.
We definitely see Flamers and Killer Boy did manage to pop off this game. If I'm
Wow.
not wrong, they were around top 8, top 10 last game, and they put themselves in the top 5 right
Kane
now.
and
They're
Amon
currently
dropped
fourth
to number
place.
5 from number 1. That's actually insane that one game
They
cost.
did. Exactly. That's the difference. They managed to get only 4 points out of that game, but the points are really close and all together. I really like this, and I really see the leaderboard definitely changing within the last two upcoming games. This could be anyone's game. I mean, this could be anyone's tournament as well. I mean, anyone can take it home. It's really going to come down to who pops off at the right time at the right game and who's most consistent.
You know, a duo
Consistency
that
pays off, and as we can
I
see,
want to see is
Mhm.
Dom and Ziam. I haven't seen them often in endgame. Looks like they're
Yeah, I
getting cooked
haven't
mid
seen
game.
them. Yeah, they do manage to be unfortunate. I really wonder what has gone right and wrong. We do see Jiren and Obito in the ninth. They definitely kept their top 10 placement. I feel like if they pop off next game, they could definitely be first.
So we have number 1 duo
Uh,
right now is a Pakistani team. Number 2 is an Indian team. Number 3 is a Pakistani team. Number 4 is a Pakistani team. Then we have Amon. Number 5 Indian team. Another Indian team. Then a Pakistani team. An Indian team, and an Indian team. So it's like it's so split right now. Anyone
back
could
and
take it.
forth. It's so split, it's so
In
back
top
and
10,
forth. This is
anyone
what
could
really
take it. It
makes
just takes one game to get back up. To get back up to number 1 and just like, completely like take all that momentum, and it could win you the next 2 games, See,
Bro, I have like 60 Twitter notifications talking about my casting.
it's actually amazing. Chad, if you think Stilson's doing an amazing job, drop a W. Go follow him on Twitter. Is your ad still at Stilson, or is it that old guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, just look up Stilson on Twitter. I'm sure
At
you guys will
Stilson on
find
Twitter.
him.
Make sure to follow Stilson on Twitter, guys. Amazing caster and even better player. They talk about his drum gun.
Everyone's talking about me and newscasting and how good it is. This is what we love to see. Community come down together, support their um role models or whatsoever.
Yeah, so it is 4 matches. So 2 matches are done right now. We keep scrolling down to the leaderboards. You can see some really, really good duos that I expected to be at the top, not performing as well. We see Ziam and Dom right now, number 30, number 31. Sorry.
Yep, 31st, only on 6 points. But this is the thing that I was trying to say. I mean, if they can get around a 6 to 10 kill win, that puts them right back on top and guarantees them in fifth place. It's to leave.
One game. It
And this
takes
is what's so
one game
nice
to
about
get back
this.
in.
Exactly. All it takes is that one game to pop off. They've only got 2 games to do it. So these are 2 of the most important games in their life. They need to bring it back. They need to keep their name on top. They need to prove their worth. They're definitely a duo that has showcased that. They've placed in FNCS. They've placed in duo cash cups. They repetitively do it. They're a really consistent duo, and this is their time to shine. I really expect to make
I
2
see
games
so many
for
pro
next.
players right now beneath the top 20, and I see so many like underrated players like Laser Shooter.
Underrated players,
Yep,
exactly.
like Flexi. I see these underrated players. I see Christian Jin also performing. Like all these players, Karma, NS. Like many of you guys have not heard of these players. Like they're insane players. They just haven't gotten the platform to shine. Like how many of you have heard of Impractical? And now look at him. He's number 1 with his duo Cheesy, and look how they're doing. These type of tournaments can make careers if you play them well. It's not just about the money. It's about obviously about the practice, representing your country, and what you could do to make happen with this. Like if you don't know, that's where I got my blow from. I actually was playing the India vs Pakistan tournament as well, and that's where I got most of my blow up. Most of my honestly inspiration to keep playing the game was because the community came together.
I'm really interested. When was the first tournament that you're talking about? That you said the mall took home.
When was Mega Mall still a thing, dude? Back then.
Oh my goodness, that was like season 7 or
Yep,
8.
that far back,
Like that,
dude.
right?
Yeah, it
Oh,
wasn't Amon, it was Pain. Pain and his duo took it. I forget his duo's name, but it was Pain and his duo.
okay.
I think it was Pain and Decleco. Yeah, it was Pain and Decleco who took number 1.
Well, it would be really nice to have it, bring it back home. Be
That'd
the
be
two-time. That would
amazing.
be really good for
Two-time
him.
winner of the Pakistan vs India tournament. That's insane. Did you get any questions yet for your on Twitter?
I'm just getting a lot of mentions saying how good I am at casting.
Chad, let's see some more W's. Follow him if you haven't already.
Everyone's tweeting about like me and you like casting for the upcoming events that we don't participate in or whatsoever. Guys, keep in mind that I participate in pretty much
Yeah,
99.9%.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty
not
sure
gonna be able to
Stilson
cast.
is. You know, I mean, you never know. You
I'm not
never
gonna be
know,
able to
dude.
cast in the tournament.
Stilson
If somehow I
casting
don't
while
qualify for
playing.
place, I can do it. I mean,
Oh, you
a little
know,
multitasker.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
do be multi-talented, so
Caster and pro player. Oh my god,
do
for
it all,
soccer.
baby. It's that Lebanese blood.
Bro, I've been to Lebanon before. It's a beautiful place, dude.
Sir.
I'm seeing any questions right now. We got a tweet from Amit Singh, Lazy Marksman. Both of them hype it up every single moment. I love that feeling. It's so good. That's what it's all about. It's about the hype. It's about the environment you create around the tournament.
Exactly. This is what people love watching about tournaments. Like, you don't want to see a quiet casting and all that. Like, people love the hype. People love being hyped on and hyped over whatsoever. So being able to like give the viewers that is what we want to do.
Best viewing experience possible.
Payne currently making a statement in the chat. He said, "I'm going to take the first place, India on top."
That's what I like to
really wanna
see.
him
That's
do
what I
that.
like to see.
He wants to be the back-to-back champion, and this is what we want to see. We want to see the rivalry.
With that
We wanna
type of
see that-
attitude, you can do it. You can do it.
Exactly. Consistent placement, positivity, mindset. This is all you need.
We got a tweet from Viper now saying Stilson and Lit LV best casters Middle East. Hey, look epic. If you're, you know, if you're trying to make something happen. Thoughts on if this tourney will end up spreading more positivity or it will be the opposite? Look, there's always been, you know, some bad blood between these countries, but not for us on my end especially. Like, I love everyone from India, okay? And like also I love my countrymen too. And there's never been bad blood from my side. And honestly, gaming is the one way you get away from that shit, right? So you play games to get away from that stuff that's happening IRL, all the politics. And the first tournament spread more love. Okay, this tournament will spread even more love. Stilson, if you had one country, if you like, let's say Lebanon versus, who would it be?
I really feel like we can't really do that to countries such as mine in Middle East because the main, like, general amount of players
Or in the UAE?
comes down to Saudi Arabia and UAE.
Oh, UAE
The
versus
only
Saudi
Lebanese
Arabia.
players, the only pro-Lebanese players in the Middle East are me and Snow.
Okay,
And the only other top-tier Lebanese player in the world is Arab. Your fellow Arab.
yeah, your fellow
So
Arab.
there's only 3 that you can think of. So I really would think that if there's any like Arab or Gulf countries that would face against each other, such as India and Pakistan, it would really come down to the UAE and Saudi Arabia. But we
Great
got
teams
Game
on
3
both of them. Do you see the llamas on the map? So look at Steamy has
Yeah.
2, Pleasant Side has 2, and there's 1 in Holly. Steamy team's gonna be really lucky. It's like no one's going for those 2 llamas either.
Spot it. Exactly, yeah. I
Like
got
a
no
Pleasant
audio
team.
for the...
Yeah, it's coming up now. I'm pretty sure it should be coming up.
I should be coming up, yeah.
You hear it?
Oh yeah, it did. Yes, sir.
Let me turn down
So
this
only
one.
94 players loaded into this, and this is what I was talking about earlier. I mean, some people quit, and I don't get why.
Yeah, no,
I mean, they could have gone-
I'll be very honest. If you don't disconnect, and this is very important for all tournaments in the Middle East, because this is something that's being brought in the rule set, that if you don't play at all the 10 games, not only is that, you know, disrespectful to your own skill set, the team you represent, and the country you represent, but it's also a huge, like, you know, kick in the face of the guys that hosted this event, that put the money in together, you know. Make sure to play at all these games. Stay motivated.
A lot of the people like that are starting to get blacklisted and such
Yep.
other stuff. For example, in Tier 1 in the Pro Accord, we've got players who do not complete all their games or give up like 1 point and stop playing. They get instantly demoted, no matter what.
See, one tap pain off
because-
spawn. There's another team contesting him right now. Him and Amon W. Looks like they go for the middle
That's
building.
probably Ziom and Dom. It has to be Ziom and Dom. They're
Looks like
contesting again, I'm sure.
it's, yeah, it is Yaman Dom.
It has to be. I'd really like to see a fight in between them, and I really want to see Ziom and Don take it home because they are bottom on the leaderboard, and I expect them to be on top of it. And I feel like if they can clean up Pain and Amon, this could be a really good.
Not
game for
only
them
does
because
that
they
help
won't
them
have
out,
this fight.
it puts Pain and Amon in such a bad spot because right now they're top 5
Bad
from
spot,
number
exactly.
1. It could really
So
impact
that
them.
would put them in a frustrated mindset, exactly. And like having that one really good game, for Ziom and Dom, where they don't even have to worry about splitting any of Lazy, would be huge for them because they would have full loot. They wouldn't have to worry about late game.
That's the thing about dominant duos is sometimes they're so good, they literally let you, they just don't give the, like they scare the other team away from their drop spot and they get free drop spots. Okay, looking at stats
Yep,
right
that
now,
is really
Maximus 1
important.
HP.
And as you can see, Stas does sneak up on him. He doesn't seem
Takes
to have
out
hurt him.
Maximus.
His teammates only got low HP to play with.
Goblin
It's a
1 HP
1v2
though.
for them. Goblin does seem to be healing up. He's dropped a few mats for his teammate. He's only got 4 builds to play with. He has the 1 kill.
Oh,
His
he's
teammate is really
sitting
low on
down there.
health, but the guy against him could go for a huge play. If he could go for that 1 pop or a double attack, he's got a golden RPG or a purple one, which can guarantee minimum damage of 115. This could be the huge play for him. If he manages to die Goblin, this is a 1v1
Picks up the
situation.
decoys. He could bait the RPG with the decoy. That would be amazing.
And this would be a perfect IQ play. I'd love to see this. I really want to see what
If he
happens
makes
now.
this happen, wow.
What do you think is about a spot and a house as small as this one being contested by 2 teams, LV? Do you think it's worth it?
Maybe
landing in a
maybe
place like
it
this? Like,
depends.
what are your-
Maybe it depends on the rotation. You know, maybe there's a good rotation to this that actually makes it worth that you would be contesting this. There's not that much loot here. We both know that. Natural high ground, sure,
Yeah.
that's fine, but what more do you get than that, right? There's no good loot. Maybe there's
Exactly,
a
especially
pathway
having
that they have for
loot as
loot
much.
that's really good and that guarantees
must
really
have.
good loot and good mats. I think he's gonna drop in the
As you
first
can see,
decoy.
he does go for the fake play, but Boxfighter Baker, he knows.
Not falling
He
for
knows.
it.
He's waiting for the right person to pump. He's not
RPG
falling
out in
for
his
it.
hand. He's not falling for it.
If he manages to tag Goblin with 1 RPG, that's an instant knock. That is an instant knock on Goblin, and he
Goblin,
needs
that's
to
why
tag
Goblin
him.
is
He
playing high
needs to
ground right
go
now. Looks
for
like
it.
Staz is the one playing low ground.
And Amon and Ziom and Dom are fighting. This is what we wanted to see. This is what I
44
want to
builds
see.
on Amon right now. Really good builds early game.
Amon's got really good loot, decent amount of heals, and he has 400
Pain gets
materials to
chunked.
play
Pain
with.
gets chunked down on
Pain
HP.
gets shot. His shield gets broken. He's only got 90 health to play with. If Dom and Zion put the right amount of pressure, they're pushing him. They're trying to
Yep,
finish
they're
the fight
pushing
early.
him.
They're trying to put it in their advantage. If they make it a 2v1, this is their win. There is no way Amon should be able to clutch
Yep,
it out.
Pain
and
is so far away.
away.
Pain is so far away from his duo. They're trying to get together.
He's kind of scuffed. He's put in a bad position, but he does manage to keep it out alive. And Amon is coming down for the help.
Takes a
And
35
Dom,
tag on him.
they get pinched. They're trying to go for tags. They're not managing to do your bacon shield.
Goes
They only
him
got
through.
60 speed to play with.
54
They go
tag
for
takes
60
him
speed.
out.
He gets getting knocked.
Dom
They
is
knocked him out.
taking
Amon's
Pain out,
only got
finishes him.
115 health to play with. They finished him. It's a 2v1 situation. Albi, this is what I was talking
Oh,
about.
this is
I
what we
wanted
live
to see.
for, baby.
I wanted Ziom and Dom. I wanted them to take
Let's
this.
see
I
some hype
wanted
for
them
Ziom
to
and
win.
Dom.
This is what brings them back in the tournament. I guarantee you, if they play it properly and with the right mindset, they can win this game. This is the fight they needed to take. This is the loot they needed to have. It's a 1v2. He has no heals. As long as Amon keep consistently getting tagged and they don't over push it, this is their
He
fight. to
could
win.
reboot his teammate. It could be possible. No, instead he goes for the shot. Misses it. The
Attack
second
and
shot doesn't
does
go.
get
Oh,
cleaned
taken
off.
out. Ziom and Dom
Damn.
win the off spawn against the number 5 team.
Unfortunately, being top 5 in the leaderboard should be set back since he gained no points from this game as he got cleaned up off spawn. Dom and Zion, the duo I wanted to see the most pop up, seem to be taking their first fight off spawn properly
Origins
and
goes
do
down.
win it.
Origin goes down.
Origins does get cleaned up.
Kowalski full
He's
HP
got his
though.
team and he's got full HP. He could clutch this.
Takes the
He has
RPG.
a
Kowalski
rocket.
takes the RPG from his teammate.
One bullet.
Looks like he's
He needs
gonna.
to perfectly do this.
Maybe he's disengaging.
This is a possible 1v2.
Nope, he's going back
He
in.
knows the opposition is low. There's another one going for the medkit. If he
It's
rockets
tagged
down,
for 20. Gets tagged for 28 right now, or 22.
okay. He's got no shield to play with. He cannot get tagged for more shield. He's only got 3 medkits to pop, but he won't have time since
Goes
they
for the
finish
peek,
properly.
doesn't
He
get a
gets double lasered. He's so low on
72
health.
what?
This
Oh,
guy
he gets taken out.
That is a really scuffed fight to take. You never want to fight in a house
Yep.
as small as this with like small windows and no possible builds to waste.
Always
You
need
cannot
to
cover
siege
yourself
that.
and use your mechanics.
Use your ARs. Do not go in. Do not wall replace in that situation. It's always going to be
Yep.
dangerous.
People need to learn that pushing in W King is not always the right way to do it if you do it in the
Meta going
wrong
for the launch
way.
with
You
face.
need to
Gets
pressure.
tagged mid-air by an AK. Drop down to 63
He
HP.
should be able to make it out. He's only got a mini to play with. If he gets tagged harder and gets his shield broken down, he definitely needs to go for a refresh on that. He's got 600 mats to play with. It is decent enough to live for a while, but he needs to keep farming on his way. His teammate is split for him.
You can see
They are really
Whitebird
far
and
from each
Ethereum
other.
right behind him. Looks like Faith is actually fighting
Yep.
Rainy.
And Rainy is right next to Face, exactly. So if he does push him, this could be a 2v1 for whatever team
Looks
there
like
is.
Faith did get out. Looks
And
like
they
Faith
can
did
clean
get
him
out.
He seemed to have, and as we have right here, Taki and Ghoul PK with really good loot and a good amount
Looking
of
at
mats.
Joseph
He's
right
got
now.
a slurpfish.
Do you think they'll 3-2-1 this or just
Um,
shoot at him whenever they see? Oh, looks like they already
I
know
think
they're
they
coming.
could. They seem to be not like sneaking up on him, but he knew. They possibly might have tagged him for 50, and that's what made him know because he's not on a full health. He's got a 150 HP. He does seem to be trying to disengage. He does not want to get tagged because he might not have more heals or he doesn't
Game
want
went
to
for
take
the
the fight.
shots. 27 tag, 26 tag.
Ethereum on Kovacs, an actual controller player, one of the most underrated controller
This
players.
is
in the
one
region.
player
He
that
does
Stilson
perform-
vouched for in the beginning. I know this one. He's insane. Stilson
Yeah,
vouched
I've
for him
known this
from the
guy
start.
since Call of Duty days. I've known him for around 6
He
years
is a
now. Gary has
beast.
been one of my good friends. He is definitely a beast, and all he needs is the right teammate to play with. When it comes down to game
Exactly.
modes like that, if he has a teammate with good chemistry, Gary can pop off 100%. This is a fight he can take. He's a really aggressive player because of his actual skill on controller. He's mechanically decent and knows how to abuse his mechanic properly, just as much as Unknown Army. He doesn't need to be so flashy.
Gets
He does
beamed.
get tagged. He gets his shield broken. He doesn't have bigs to play with. His teammate does drop from a slurpfish. They're wasting the really good amount of heals that can win them
They
the
have
end game
really good matches.
so early
They
in
should
the
not
game.
be fighting this. No tags on
Yeah,
the
they
place
should
prior
be
to this
taking
besides
this.
2
They got
AR
a decent
shots.
amount of tags. They don't need to waste this.
Looks like they're
they
still
have
going
really good
in.
heals to win the game. But they seem to be wanting to get enough tags. It doesn't seem like they got enough tags, or their loot seems to be not enough. They want better weapons, I guess, even though they have really above average loot in general, and it's
Looks like
enough
he's
to
gonna go
win
for
the
the
game.
chest inside the house. Try
They
his luck
could
and
be
see what he
greedy
gets.
for it, and it's not worth it. Exactly. We have a team here seeming to be disengaged from another team. We have Ahmar the Great, currently on 100 health only, with this team full on shield. If they take the fight properly, this is to their advantage.
Yeah,
This
Fructose
could be
and
really good for them. He's
Fructose
only
and
got a
Risky
mini
on
to play
a
with.
lot of HP as well.
A lot of
150
HP and a
and
bandage
200.
healer, but one mini. Oh, this is what I want.
So
The
this is what we
jump gun in
wanted.
action. I want the jump gun in action. I want to see W King by
Will
Killer
they
Warrior
live, will they
players. They
live up
have
to the
really
will
good
they live up to
loot.
the Stilson hype with the drum gun? We'll have to see.
I want to see the
Looks like they're
expectations
just
I see
basing
off the
up.
jump
Looks
gun.
like they're
The
just
jump
basing
gun
up
really
on
allows you
the
to
watchtower
WK.
right now. Just refreshing their
They
wood.
seem to be
and just
basing
building
up so early. This could be the right play as they have a really good position on high ground, which means they're gonna have free storm surge tags without getting tagged right back.
Stilson,
They seem
if there
to be
was-
having
if
everything
this was
they
you
need.
in this position with their loot, would you be pushing people or would you be basing up right now?
I would say it really depends on my loot, and since their loot is as good as it is right now, and I might need tags because I don't know if they have tags. Oh,
Jin,
We have a team
They're
in
still
agency.
here with no drum gun,
there are
with
two
no vault.
teams, and look at the zone. The zone is
Uh,
far.
Looks like they're gonna
Agency
try to
has been
finish this
cleared up.
as quick as
They're
possible.
taking this. Jin really wants to take it fast. We see Krish has gone on low HP. Krish has only got 100 health
Yeah,
to
Krish
play
got
with,
chunked.
but Jin has full shield. If Jin can go to him and play a box fight game, this is to their advantage. The
Looks like there's
opposition
no one
doesn't
on
have that
height.
much health either.
Or is just
But they need
boxed
to
up on height.
together. Just take high ground, which
Krish and
is
Jin
really
take
good.
height.
They need to push it properly, but they need to finish this fight fast as well, Alfie, because keep in mind, the zone is 1 minute away from opening, and the zone is really
Aura
far
and
away.
Twistinator are actually
Taking a
really
fight
split
on
up.
edge is
This could be
only-
really dangerous for them. They need to get back together and
Exactly.
rotate as quick as they can. It's never a
And
smart
this is
fight.
what I was talking about earlier. Like, teams really need to realize when to take fights and when not to. And teams that are fighting like this, like fights like this, are fights that can change your whole game. Because
Yeah, look like
if
Aura
you
and
don't finish it
Twistinator
in
will
fast
leave the
enough amount
fight.
of time, exactly. Because if you don't finish it fast enough, Avi, you're gonna get held on rotation. Getting held on
Exactly.
rotation throws away your whole game. And they have really good loot. They have really good mats, really good loot. They don't need
They
this.
should be playing this endgame. They don't need these fights. They
They
don't
should be
need
playing
anything
this for
from
the
this
full
team.
end game. Exactly. They got floppers to play with.
Looks
They
like
got
they're
full
still gonna
shields on
chase
them.
it for as much tags as they can, maximizing their storm surge
Seems to
potential.
be, yeah, they must have needed tags, or they're taking this personally because the
81
other team must have pissed
players
them off.
still
This
even
is not
after.
out. Third,
Wow.
Second zone's about to open into third zone, and we've got 81 players. This is an FNCS final, in my opinion. From what I'm saying, this is an FNCS final, bro. This thing is
Let's see
stacked
some
as hell.
W's for the Pakistan and Indian community that's making this happen. And some W's for
Alright,
Stilson as well, casting this with me.
my food just came, so I kind of need to eat for 5 minutes.
That's
so you
perfectly
can
fine.
take
I got
over,
it. I
Avi.
got it. I got it. When you come back, just go ham when you come back.
Alright, yes, sir.
Alright, right now we see Adol currently holding his own with like his teammate Josh. Just switching over to NS right now. 4 floppers, 3 slurpfishes. Karma does go down. The Karix and Messi will pick up the kill. NS just going through his loot, getting his reboot card. Not going for any other extra loot. He looks like he has all the loot he needs. Gets the storm surge warning. It's 42 below right now, hiding inside the pipeline to the Slurpee. Adel rotating towards Slurpee right now. Currently a drop right above him. He might go for this drop. Almost a guaranteed launch pad. You can see they are on edge zone. Emmy is down right now. Xiom is down right now. He's dead. Looks like Emi's Dom is in a fight right now against Wasp Clown and Laser Shooter YT. Laser Shooter is holding his edits. Clown looks like he wants to disengage this fight. Harping outwards. They are getting pressured by third party. Dom with 105 builds, a launch pad, and a purple pump shotgun. Laser Shooter with 4 big shields, heavy sniper, scar, and attack. Amazing loot. Looks like he's going to disengage this whole fight. Sonic BK 661 and does get pressure from the back. Looks like they are getting sandwiched between two teams. Refreshing his materials. Addy and Phoenix rotating in right in front of BK. Looks like they don't spot them. They won't be going for any dump peeks. Checking his map right now. Laser Shooter looking for a snipe. Doesn't manage to land one. Storm Surge still healthy. 487 damage above Laser Shooter. This is after killing Xiom and tagging Dom. Sorry, Dom. They will be rotating into zone. A lot of teams in front of them. They should be really careful on this rotate. Looks like they might get held. Take the safe route and rotate to the left side. Hyrosive and Dead's on top of the mountain with natural high ground. Might be looking for peaks. Laser Shooter aware of the situation he's been put in. Looks to his right. He sees the dabs. Trying to go for the snipe. Doesn't manage to lock onto the target. Laser Shooter gonna rotate into zone. Not going for any sniper plays. Pushing over the Hell on Steam right now. Hell on Steam gets tagged. Cracked for his shields. He's 99 HP. Obito and Jiren. Xsham throws the Surfish over to him. Hell on Steam deciding not to meet up with his duo. Xsham goes for the shot. Tags him 64. Gets tagged himself for Storm Surge. Storm Surge still active. This is why they're going for the fight. Hell on Steam gets chunked again even after popping the Slurpfish. Xsham trying to get inside it. Obito and Jiren just holding out on their own. Xsham not going for any plays right now. Oh, 74 above now in Storm Surge. Xsham throwing his Surfish to Hell on Steam again. Getting back to 200 HP. Xsham on 175 himself. Looks like they're just going to siege this and back off together. They do have the tags they need now. 62 above the damage threshold. Not the most damage above threshold, but still enough to not worry. 168 above now. Have one launch pad on them. Decent loot, but not a lot of AR ammo on him. I think they will be chilling on edge zone. Not trying to fight anyone. Zone will close in 10 seconds, or zone will start in 10 seconds, and we will see where zone ends up on. Right now we're watching Adil and Josh, both alive and healthy. The launch pad on them as well. 2 big shields, a mini, or 6 minis. Currently looking at SAQR now, trying to get some peek. I think they won't be able to get a shot on him. Goes for Joseph. Can't find a peek on Joseph. Doesn't seem to see the players underneath him rotating. Going for a shot on Taki. Gets 2 tags for 32. See goal PK. Trying to trade some shots back. See Taki and them slowly ramping up towards them. Looks like they will be ramping up. Managed to hold they managed to connect with Josh and Adel. Perfect connect. They're still on. They're only on a couple builds. They do need to solidify this build that they have right now. Not much going on right now since everyone's just trying to get to zone and base up. We have 69 players alive right now. Like they're gonna go for a mat split. 21 mats between them both. Not the most materials, but they are in zone right now. Well then Chris Bear. Looks like Prize Pavel might be looking for this fight between... No, looks like they're not. They're just covering all their builds, trying not to get shot or heavy snipe down. They're still holding his angle. You can see MES Boom and Chris Bear. Just holding their walls, trying not to get heavy sniped in mid-game. Sorry, end-game. Twisted and Aura getting pressured by Boom and Chris Bear. Looks like they will get the airdrop. The fight that they were fighting for an airdrop this whole time. Khan has a decent angle right now. He's sitting. He's actually not in zone. Does have a launch pad though. He could be looking to get out here. Gets into the cone. Gonna look for a cone peek. A cone edit. Trying to get as much information as he can since he does have a launcher. He might just rotate through normally. Khan checking his surroundings. Has he made the decision yet? Is he gonna walk this or is he gonna launch this? Looks like he will walk this. A lot of duos just walking through this. Ahad gets tagged heavily. Maybe this might change Khan's decision. Looks like Josh and Adil have knocked out HCam. Do get the full kill on HCam. Not that much AR ammo though between them. Mahmoud 35 HP. Hackrink's also 35. Hackrinks gets the kill on Ahad J2. Wasp takes out Red Flash DX. Look, HCam's PC actually crashed. Wasp building over Hackrinks and Mahmoud. Not the most HP between them, but Hackrinks will get back to 100. Mahmoud is teammate with 50 shields, but not that much HP. It's a rocket launcher. Reloads at 9 bullets in the RPG, or 9 rockets in the RPG. 107 damage below. They are rotating in. Tries to go for the edit. Thank God his teammate opened it, otherwise he would be shooting himself right now. The RPG. I think they might be going for a play for Storm Surge tags. Goes peek it with the window edit, trying to look through for Hackrinks and doesn't manage to get a peek. Switching over to Killer Boy right now. We see Emmer the Great and Flash. Both looking at Jin and Krish right now, trying to get some shots. Krish with a minigun right now.
Yo.
Yes, sir. He's back.
This was a good sandwich. I'm gonna let you keep casting for a bit. I just need to take a little breath.
Okay. All good. And looking at Killer Boy, 167 above the, with the, you know, the Stilson gun, the drum gun. He's chilling.
Yo, any idea if Dom and Ziam are still in this?
I haven't seen them actually. Oh, I'm pretty sure. No, Ziam died. He died to Khan.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know about Dom, but Ziam died definitely.
I really hope we can push through for a top 5 at least. This could be really good for
A
them.
lot of these duos are just countrymen fighting each other. It's crazy to see. It's almost as if it's like Pakistan versus Pakistan and India versus India. A lot of these duos are just fighting each other. Sorry, a lot of these countrymen are fighting each other. BK is currently rotating into zone. Far zone to rotate through. Might have to use his launch pad. Trick shots at nylon height. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. You put 2 of the nastiest controller players on height, it's dangerous. Impractical. It's shrunk down to
100%.
62.
Especially with a broken gun as much as a mythical scar. He's got zone. He's got everything.
On mid-air.
He just needs to refresh on the armor ammo.
Trick shots didn't get a single tag.
Dom is still in this.
Is he?
Dom is alive.
Solo?
I just saw his name. Yeah, he
Oh
was
my
right under
God.
the person who was flying over Trick shots. Look at him. He's
Yeah, they're both alive. They're both alive.
Let's
go!
go!
Dude,
This is
can
what
they
I
make
was-
the comeback? Can they make the
I
comeback?
really think they can. They do be seeming to be like average amount of health. Definitely could clutch up this game. I really wonder what their mats and heals look like.
Clown and Sinlo rotating
they
in
do clutch this.
Gets beamed! Oh my goodness, dude. Trick shots beaming Clown. I roasted midair.
Shots on height. He has the minigun to play with. He's prepared the minigun. Like
Not
he
the
knows
most
he's
AR
running low
ammo
on.
though. Definitely not the most AR ammo.
Exactly. He has the minigun ready in case he runs out of AR. He knows it's gonna go down.
Sonic
I'm really
2K.
interested in seeing how they take
Chris
this
Bray
new
gets
controller
dinked.
players on.
Oh my god, Eddie!
Oh my
His
god, he
HP
knocked him
just
out.
got chunked! He went from 200 to like 10.
Yikes. Getting controller is the worst feeling in the world, and I can vouch as a
Fractals
controller player.
goes
and he knocks
down!
another. Oh my god, Trick Shots wants those kills.
Trick Shots.
He's looking for them. He's thirsty.
He's
He
a
knows
devil
getting
in the
those
air.
contested off
Let's
spawn
see
is
what he
not
can
good
do.
enough for him. He's gonna pop off this end game. He's only got 50 R to play with, but his teammate Niall
drops him the
30.
AR
He's
ammo.
got an all.
Dude,
That's
I
some of
love
the
it when
best
I see a
weapons
controller
you
player
can
get ammo dropped him. It's the best feeling.
Yeah, y'all already know what's about to happen.
Yo,
man.
you know
It's no
the
fucking
vibes.
consistent ding ding ding. It's all about to happen. People are about to fly. If he gets zoned, I feel like they can win this. They have the mats.
They just need to get one
They
kill
can
and get
keep
the
fighting.
AR, dude. Oh, Phoenix! Oh my god!
They're going for it.
Oh, they're
they
going
know
for
that
it.
place has zone.
And
They need it.
and they keep
They're
high.
going
They
for zone. They wanna
connected.
keep going, but they might not be able to get the finish. He doesn't seem to be looking for the finish. He knows it's not worth going all the way down.
Is anyone contesting their height? Yeah, it looks like their team is rocket launch.
Connecting it.
Yep.
As it's
Good
not
connect
worth
on
the
their.
map
Oh, they're
waste.
only
They
on
let
one
it
build
go.
right
As
now.
long
They're
as
only
they're
on one build.
connected. Yo, it's me breaks them down. Niles
Speed,
connects.
go for
Yo,
height.
he's tracking for high ground. Trick Shots doesn't seem to be liking this. I'm pretty sure he's gonna contest them. He knows he has
Yep,
the
go for the
minigun. They have
minigun
the
and the grappler.
Who wouldn't?
Gets tagged.
Because this is paper.
Yes,
Trick Shots does get knocked. He does get so hard. He's only
Oh
got
my
52
God.
HP to play with. He needs to
50
go.
HP, he has a flopper and 3 minis.
He does have really good hits to get back in this, but I don't think contesting anymore.
Niall
is
is
worth
getting-
it.
Niall is getting double
low on
teamed.
health. Now let's get pushed. And look at this. Now none of them have high ground.
Now he's just rotating in. Low launch pad coming
He
in from
seems to
trick
be going
shots.
for a low launch. He needs to go as late as possible to get the earliest high
Looks like
ground
he
he
won't
can
go for
possibly
it.
get. This isn't worth
Gets
it.
tagged
He's
from
wasting
above.
his mats. He's got no heals to play with. He's only got a mini and 88 white. This oh, and we got
Killer
the
Boy
controllers.
players on height! And right underneath him,
The
second
APC
height, trick shots and
players,
dial.
Killer
Do you
Boy
see the
and
click?
Flamers, they got the
He's
drum
coming
gun. They
in.
have the loot to win this. I want to see some aim assist in my bones.
We can see
feeling. I
Dom.
really wanna
We can
it
see
all
Dom
over
right
the
now.
place.
Dom is still alive. I don't see
Dom
Zion
and
though.
Zion,
Oh, I see Dom and Zion.
He's low on
Let's
health.
go.
He's only got 80 HP to play with. They could do this. They just need that proper refresh to get back on health, to get those heals, to stay into zone. They need to stay ahead, and they do seem to be doing that. They're
Dom does
sharpening
go
ahead.
down.
Not for anything, but Dom does get finished.
Zion does
is
still have his
getting
HP.
hit by Storm.
25
He's
shields.
not got much health to play with. He's using his metal. He needs to get in there safely. He needs to stay out
Yeah,
of
he
trouble.
has no
needs
mats.
to
He's just
get
running
that-
through.
This was their game. Winning that off
Trick
spawn
shots
was huge.
on
And
second
they did seem
height.
to be scuffed. And
Looks like they are getting tagged by Storm Surge. It's still Storm Surge? Oh my god.
we have 30 people, 18 separate duos in one of the latest zones in the game.
Yes,
This
sir.
is as stacked as it can get, ladies and gentlemen. This is the plays we like to see. This is
This
the
is what,
stacked
this is
lobbies
what we live
wanna
for. This is what we cast for,
This
baby.
is what we live for. This is the type of hype that I want to be playing, and this is the type of hype that I want to be casting. Like,
Jump, go for the shot.
it's solid.
Takes him
One
out!
and Zion does get a kill. They're currently on 5
Oh my
kills.
god,
He
is he
gets
gonna get into
good
zone?
refresh. He's got no HP.
No
He needs to get
HP.
in zone. It's a 5
Oh my god! He gets in!
Oh my god, Zion needs to go in as deep as he can. He's got 800
Oh,
to
gets taken out.
Could have wasted those pills. He had 800 mats to live as long as he can. Only 5 HP. Does get taken down, but if I'm not wrong, he got the top 15. He got those 5
Clutching in
kills.
so many points.
That is definitely more than enough for points. That does bring them back, but not enough to be in the
Jaren
top
Obito
10.
and
I
Logan
really
with
need
really good builds.
the last game. Jaren and Obito, they could be first
I
right
feel like
now,
this
not even lying.
duo is so
If they
consistent
pop
when
off
it
this
comes
game,
to
this is their
coming
game.
together.
They have been the most They have been the most consistent duo we've seen so far, and managing to pop off this late game. If they can turn around and save the RPGs as late as possible and do grab high ground on Flamers and Killer Boy, this is them being first
45
place
builds
and
on
making
Killer
this
Boy.
game forward.
Look at the kill, takes him out
He
midair.
has to get a knock.
Nebsy
He
takes
could
take
go
out
for those
midair.
mats. He is going for them. He sees an RPG. Will he go for it? He does not. He doesn't want to take Storm. He knows he's not got much white health.
Yep,
to
only bandages
with.
to heal.
He's only got bandages.
Not the-
and he
not the
split him
most
for his-
ideal.
Dude, they will get broken down. He does take 40 fall
Does
damage, but he
connect.
still has
You
height.
can see,
And
you
no,
can see Sonic
look
on
at the
height.
team.
JDG on height.
Oh my god, the end game keeps getting spicier and spicier. Everyone's trying to
Gets
contest the high
dropped
ground.
down.
And
Killer
no
Boy
team
with
is
mats,
managing to
Killer Boy with
maintain
no
it.
mats.
Flamers goes
down.
down. Killer Boy's only got 20 white health to play with. He needs to get in zone. He needs to abuse the
14
jump gun.
HP.
He needs to drop in right now. Spraying is not gonna get you the win. You need to get in there. He's gonna die to Storm, and he does get taken
Taken out by
out.
Storm. Josh gets creeped,
Josh
also
gets
taken
creeped,
out.
Does die.
Pranav A on
Whatever
height.
team dies right now loses the top 6. This top 6, any team.
Pranav A
people
and
have
Jadija
gone the
both
top
on height.
five. Oh,
Oh my god, this is
it
so...
looks like it's the win for Pranava.
No,
Pranava
Cloud
needs to take
taken
zone.
out.
Cloud is
Obito's still
taken
alive.
out. Obito's in.
Obito
He's
against
going
the
to
duel.
top 2.
Obito
He
against
must
the
be
duel.
first place right now. I think Obito and Jairon are first. Him winning
God,
this
he's
or
gonna
not
go
winning
for
it gets first place regardless.
Gets
He
set
does
for
get
success.
died.
And Pranav and Jadija take the third game.
Pranava and Jadeva do get a third game win with
Taking
5
out
kills. Taking the
Obito.
L. Not the right thing you want to do, but definitely in the heat of the moment, they are
Still really
that
well
game.
played.
They're making a name for themselves, putting themselves on the big screen. They took that really well. I feel like the time they took the high ground was
Jadeja
perfectly played. I think they
Took
went
that
to took
height
a launch
perfectly. I don't know what... I think he just
perfectly
90'd up.
flawlessly.
No one
I
knew.
feel like he either 90'd up or launched while everyone else on high ground was pressuring, so they didn't even hear him coming. And he just took it within a 0.5 second. They didn't even get to react because the team under them pressured them. So it wasn't just the high ground being taken, it was the team under high ground pressuring high ground. So the original team on high ground, Flamers and Killer Boy, couldn't even do anything.
Unfortunate. They did run out of mats, it looked like, after they were getting pressure from low ground. With the drum gun, unfortunately, they still lost. They played it well, though. They did hold height for 2-3 zones in a row, which is really hard to do. Still, really well played to Jadija, who snuck in and took that height. Wow. So now we have... Let me see some India on top right now. We have
I really
two
want to see
two
the
duos
leaderboard.
individually, and they both won a game. We have one Pakistani duo that won a game. So it's currently 2-1 to India. But anything, remember, one game. This is the last game coming up. Anything could change. All it takes is one game. Remember, one game. If you are in a pop-up position, one game, you win it. The last game right now. Like we said, we didn't see Pain because they got taken out off spawn by Xiam and Dom. You know, this is what we live for. This is what we want to see. Unfortunately, HKM's PC did crash. He was in the top 5. So, you know, nothing he could do about it. But hopefully, Aj clutched up some points and keeps him in the top 10.
I had something that just came up, so I have to go for a little while. I definitely want to thank you, Avi, for this opportunity.
No problem,
thank you
bro.
for helping me
Chat,
get
everyone
into this casting
remember,
with you.
at Stilson. Follow him on Twitter. Thank him in chat. Just go follow him. Show him some appreciation. He's also on YouTube, an insane player, an insane competitive player, one of the best in UAE. Thank you so much, Stilson, for joining me.
Thank you, Avi. I hope this goes well. Finish it off. I'm cheap from my phone while talking to whoever it is whatsoever. So I want to see you cast them beautifully. Yeah, yet again, thank you so much, and have a good tournament, I guess.
Take care, brother. Love you, dude.
All right, love you
Have
too.
a good one, man. Chat, can we get some W's for Stilson? Can we get some non-stop W's for Stilson? We're gonna see the updated leaderboard soon, so make sure to look out for your favorite duo and see if they're in the top 5. Even in the top 20, you can make a comeback. Remember, one game. It takes one game. Remember, guys, if you think I'm doing a good job and if you think this tournament is being hosted well, you can follow NEMZU. You can subscribe to NEMZU's channel. Follow Mayhem Esports on Twitter. Follow WASP on Twitter. A huge shout out to Prats and SAQR for hosting this, and War Legends as well for the spectator tool. Thank you so much, you guys. Chat, I want you guys to also thank them. It means a lot to me to be presented by like an opportunity like this. We see the updated leaderboards right now. Flavors and Killer Boy on number 1 with 42 points. Another 3-point difference in practical. And she's still number 2. Holding it in. Jiren and Obito number 3. Can we see the MES duo take it the last game? The most consistent I've seen. Can we see them bring it back? 14 kills on Killer Boy and Flamers. An insane duo. A new duo too. We can see One Tap Pain and Amon still holding on to the top 10. Aj and HKM still top 5 even after a game crashing. Can they clutch up the next game and take the number 1 spot home? Also see Kowalski and Origins, Addy Phoenix, Pranav and Jadeja clutching up the one game that brings them single-handedly into the top 15. Who do you guys want to see winning, India or Pakistan? Let it be known in the chat. Who are you supporting? So number 1 is a Pakistani duo. Number 2 is a Pakistani duo. Number 3 is an Indian duo. Number 4 is an Indian duo. Number 5 is a Pakistani duo. Number 6 is a Pakistani duo. Number 7 is an Indian duo. Karma and NS, who clutched up our first game perfectly. Or sorry, second game. Payne and Amon, also an Indian duo. And then Venki Fishy and Joseph, who I saw a lot on low ground going for picks. And number 10, we have Extrovert and Shokila. Another really good duo from Pakistan. So again, it's such a split leaderboard. But everyone in the top 10, one game, they can win it, dude. Unfortunately, Stilson did have to leave. He did have something come up. But he left it in good hands. I'll take it over from here. Going down the leaderboards, we can see Trickshots and Nile, a really promising duo that could still bring this back. Number 17, Origins and Kowalski. We also see Flexi and Kraken. Adil and Josh, number 20. Shivam and Sean, number 19. Couldn't bring it back the third game. DK and BK at number 22. Christian Jin, number 21. Lon and Simlard, who I did see clutch up that last game, bring in some points for themselves in the top 26 now. Ghost PK Roadkiller, number 27. Twisted Aura, number 28. Ziom and Dom, number 15 or number 30. Unfortunately, couldn't clutch up the last game. Ziom did get a lot of kills and managed to clutch in some points and placements as well. You can see Hell on Steam and X Jam, number 32. Staz and Goblin, Sean, Fizzy, Aha J2, Red Flash, Deads, Pyrosive, Crisbear, Boom, Maximus, Bakar, Whitebird, Ethereum, Kovacs, Mist, Curse, Mentra, and Roshi. All insane duos. Let's see some hype in the chat for the duo that you're supporting. Let me know the duo you want to see win. Let me know the country you want to see win. And a huge thank you again to our sponsor for this tournament, WASP, Mayhem, NEMZU. Thank you to SAQR for hosting, and thank you to War Legends for the production. We see a remark from Trickshot in the chat. He says, W King, don't care. This is gonna be fun. Let's see if the double key master can pull it off. I see a lot of HKMs in the chat. I see a lot of Pakistan Indias in the chat. Someone said Jin, Dom, and Zyam. They can bring it back. Alright, we will be getting into the next game. Make sure everyone is in the queue. Look who's on 6. That's my boy. You got it, Laser Shooter and Khan. You guys got it. Come on. Bring it back to number 1. I want to see Kyrix and Messi get to number 1 as well. Because they're such an underrated duo. I feel like they could really pop up and make a name for themselves in this tournament. I see a lot of Pakistan on top. HCam, India on top. Come on, let's see some support for India too. Where's all the Indian viewers at? Let's see some hype for India in the chat real quick. Let's see some hashtag India hype right now. Khan and Salar on top, exactly. One of the best Indian duos. Let's see some hype for India as well. I see a lot of hashtag Indias. That's right, boys. Support your countries. Support your players. If you have any friends in here, support them. Or support the team that you want to see win. It's all love in here. I don't want to see any hate from any countries, man. Just respect each other. You know, keep everything off the stream. Just come together and enjoy this event. Alright, getting into the next game. You can see a Llama over Frenzy, Salty, 2 next to Slurpee in the rig. Alright, and we're off to the last game of the day. One more time. Let's see the love for the countries and for the teams playing in it. Let's see some hearts in the chat, okay? Let's spread some positivity. Alright, let's get in it, boys. Let's get into it. It all comes down to this one game to turn it around. He's like, looks like the yacht is free right now. I think only one duo. Jin and Krish landing the risky real spot. Looks like they are contested. Yelsi Shivam and Krish goes down. Actually, Krish is down. Looks like Krish is down. Jin also taken out. Shivam wins the off spawn against Krish and Jin. Shivam and Shan win the off spawn. Hellon's team also goes down to Twist in here. Watching Taki right now. He's on the broken building in Salty. Sorry, brick building in Salty. Gets an AR and SMG. Gonna look for any peeks. Looks like Kraken Flexi are right next to him. Not gonna go for any shots. Ethereum Kovacs also. I think he's gonna take some shots on Ethereum. 31 twice. Gets another 31. Gets another one. Knocked him. Taki knocks out Kovacs. Takes him out early. Gets the 50 shield and gets the mats from the Siphon. Gonna go over and pick up the loot. Gets attack shotgun as well. Might give that over to his teammate. No, picks it up for himself. It's KG going for the off spawn fight. Gets taken out. Scythe and KG gets taken out by Roshi and Mentro. It's like they are still contested. There is a team underneath them. Roshi and Mentro might not want to celebrate so early. Want to win this off spawn, get into endgame and pop off. Zyam takes out one tap. Pain. Looks like the final is over for Pain. Can we get some GG's for Pain and Amon for how perfectly they played the first 2 games? GG's for them. Unfortunately, they couldn't bring it back against Zyam and Dom. Maybe Amon could revive him if he hasn't already gone down himself. and bring this game back. That would be amazing to watch. The Killer Boy with a golden tack, an SMG and a pistol right now. A very strong position with 45 builds, 181 total health. Finds a medkit now. Flamer's 175 HP. Gets minis now and an AR. Perfect loot. Looks like they're not contested. They've scared everyone off. The demons of the agency. The drum gun gods. Let's see what they can do. Flamer's disguises as a henchman. You know, trying to get the vault without getting tagged by any henchmen. They don't have the most shield. Arma and NS both in. Slurpee. Looks like they're going to push up to the contesting team. Looks like the contesting team is disengaging from the fight. Yep. Jadeja and Pranav both in a actually very winnable situation. They can win this game and most likely clutch up the whole tournament. Ziam and Dom both healthy and alive. Looks like they have taken out Pain. So unfortunately their final ends here, but they played phenomenally. Insane. Unfortunately they couldn't bring it back, but they played a hell of a game and respect to them. Arma still looking for some tag. Finds Boom. Not gonna take a shot, just gonna take some sneaking up. Not gonna take any shots. Sees Crisper. Doesn't hit a single shot with his burst. Carmen and Ness gonna move up now. Has to go for a shot. Can't find any tags on Crisper or Boom. Cracks him, takes out all of his shields. No, looks like he didn't take out any shields. Looks like he just got away with barely any shields though. Arma's still in a very strong spot with NS, where they can get unlimited shields as long as they're here. Zone does rotate far away from Slurpee though. So let me refresh this browser source really quickly. And this should fix it. I'm pretty sure this fixes it. Currently we see Sean is actually inside the agency. Sean and Shivam. Looks like they're playing this very carefully. Not the best suit, but they have a lot of shields. 200 HP between the both of them. Switching over to Mist right now. Looks for the tag on Fizzy. Can't find any, but does spot him. Takes the tag on Fizzy. Fizzy is cracked. This doesn't manage to land any shots. Cursed. Fizzy goes for the C4 play. Doesn't manage to find anyone, but is taken out. Finished by Curse now. Mist and Curse both getting close to each other right now. Is taken out. Looks like they're gonna disengage from the fight. No, they're looking for Sean. Find Sean. They're gonna take tags on him. Can't seem to get any tags on him. It's double audio. Hold on. There you go. I think it's perfect now. It should be perfect now. Yep. It's perfect now. It's perfect now. Switching over to Mahmoud right now. Outside the agency. A lot of teams outside the agency. Shan and Shivam holding height on top of agency. Moving over to Flexi. Currently Taki and Gulpik are holding them from height. Flexi gets beamed instantly. Gonna get back to full shields. Taki and Gulpik, it looks like they are pushing up. Are putting his bills to see if they can find him. They are getting shot constantly. No time to use shields. Looks like he will get off the big pot though. 126 HP. Not the healthiest, but he could make something out of this. Amon does take out Sinlord. Sean just rotating outwards, trying not to get shot. He does get tagged. 11 shields left on him. No shields. Flexi. Crack, 25 HP. Gonna pop his big shield. Last big shield from him. He does have 52 mats to work with. Crack in full HP. Flexi goes for the tag. Gets a shot on him. 128 tag from Flexi. Amazing shot. Sean just rotating inwards. 12 builds between them. His teammate is dead. Sean 12 builds, just using his vanish gun, getting in the stone. Gets tagged from above the mountain. He's gonna back up into the tree. 7 builds to him. Flexi healing up with Kraken. Looks like they both managed to get together. Sean is getting pressure. Takes a 90 shot. 150 knocks Prabhu. Oh, unfortunately taken out, but Prabhu is knocked. The Kleko not getting pressure from the duo in front of him. Looks like he will be able to get Prabhu up. 89 mats on him, or 89 builds on him. Currently rotating in. Wasp Con, laser shooter in front of them. Storm right behind them. They don't want to take any chances and go for any fights. Origins and Kowalski to their left as well. 76 players alive right now. Storm Surge would be coming in soon. So they're just rotating in. No tags. Goes for a snipe on laser. Oh, doesn't manage to pick the snipe. Doesn't manage to hit the snipe. Just rotating inwards now. After the laser shooter just covering himself up. Dom fighting Clown and Amon right now. Xiam is still alive. Dom is still alive. Both 200 HP after beating Pain off spawn. Looks like Amon still is alive. He could clutch up the revive. Rainy taking out Faith as well. Kiske now cracks Favel. 1 HP on him. Is he gonna push in? Island trick shots. The W key duo. Chunks the other player as well. Goes for the grapple play above him. Looks like Nile won the Oswan and the Shark. Very strong loot. Sky's Assault Rifle and the Grappler. Pavel does go for the shot. Cracks Nile, but also gets cracked in the process. I think they are going to double kick the box. He knocks the player in front of him. Goes for the shot. Gets the full kill. They both get the kill. Looks like they have a lot of shield to work with, a lot of big shields. Kureishi currently minigun spamming Karma and NS. Seems to be spamming the wrong box, not getting any shots or any information. Karma looks like he is disengaging from the fight, while Kureishi is still using his minigun bullets on the box. Using up a lot of ammo that he can't spend. Kureishi does figure out that they are disengaging. Will go for some shots in front of them. Kureishi will still keep on pushing, even though Karma and NS do have healthy HP. Gonna go for some minigun tags. Doesn't manage to get any. Still minigunning them. 67 HP left on his minigun. Blocks a shot from Karma. Karma gets beamed. Kureishi trying to get in the box. Gets tagged for 50. And that's going out. Gets tagged for 75. Knocked. Kureishi finishes NS. 169 HP after the siphon. Looks like they're going in on Karma. Kureishi will be looking in to get it. Not that much HP on Karma. 20 HP. Gets taken out by Kureishi. Kureishi and Death X Venom have taken out Karma and NS. Wasp Roshi currently getting third partied. Wasp Mentor at 1 HP. Let's see what they can make out of this. Roshi does have all the healables to get Mentor back to decent HP. Like Mentor is popping a big shield. Yep, he does get back up to 50 shields. Now he's popping a medkit. Roshi just covering all the builds for him, making sure he doesn't get heavy sniped or AR spammed. Let's see who you guys think is going to win. Pakistan or India? Let's see the players you're supporting as well. Roshi and Mentor now rotating outwards, leaving the fight disengaging completely. Switching over to Rainy, who's fighting Adil right now. Takes him out. Rainy and Yoitsme take out Josh and Adil. Back over to Roshi and Mentor, who are now getting held by NEMZU and Adapts. Let's see what they can do, what their game plan is. Roshi drops some minis towards Mentor's. Gives Mentor the AUG and picks up the white AR himself. Aren't covering their back. This could be really dangerous. There's a team behind them. There is one team behind them to their back left. Looks like someone does get sniped. Mentor gets sniped, taken out by Ghost PK. 194 meters snipe from the bridge. Ghost PK looking to get his finish. Dab trying to get the loot, but gets beamed instead. Every trying to trade shots. Doesn't manage to land any. Adapt securing the Mentor's loot. Mentor is dead. Ghost PK and Roadkiller both rotating. Ghost PK is still trying to look for some tags. Doesn't manage to find any with his heavy sniper. Roshi overpeaks for 1 second, and NEMZU could turn this game around again. Kowalski right now currently fighting. Origin still alive and healthy. Looks like they are fighting MES, Xiom, and Dom. Playing from a position of height, they clearly have the advantage here. Still in zone though. They might want to get out of this situation that they put themselves in. Just rotate inwards to zone and then fight it from there. They do have a launch pad to play with here. Looks like they are gonna stick to low ground and just fight this from low ground in a safe position. Roshi's still holding his zone right now. Refreshing his mats from the wood. Not that many mats on him. Only 22 builds. Does have a blue SMG and a purple shotgun. We see a lot of Pakistani duos fighting each other right now. We see WASP Roshi actually taken out by Ghost PK. Now we can see Adapts and NEMZU against Roshi, a solo play right now. Well, I'm not even sure picked up Mentro's card, so this could be really tough for him endgame unless he gets a revive off, a clutch revive. Roshi's just gonna hold his own here. Still getting held by NEMZU, who looks like they do want this solo kill on him. One shotgun shot could change the whole fight for Roshi. Put him in a position of strength. Looks like NEMZU will be rotating away from them. Extrovert and Showkiller right now. Currently in zone. In a very good position. Looks out towards Flexi. Gets information. Wants to peek them even more. Goes for the cone edit. Watching Showkiller now. He's holding all of his edits until they're fully built. Team above him is pressuring his cone. Looks like it's PR Pyrosive. Origins will go down in the Dom and Xiom fight. Yep, looks like they will get the full kill on him too. Nope, they haven't gotten the full kill on him. He is dying slowly in Storm though. Xiom just rotating in, Kowalski right on top of them. Good look to make a play here and get at least 1 point for kill elimination. Kowalski gets attacked for 21 by Xiom. Cover himself. Xiom currently 54 shields, 86 HP with 2 floppers and 2 big shields. It's a very dangerous fight for him to be in and gets taken out. Kowalski and Origins taken out by Xiom and Dom. A very dominant team from Pakistan. We can see Flamers and Killer Boy comfortably sitting in mid zone right now. The #1 team alive and well. 57 players right now, a lot less than the other games. Looks like this is a W key game. People want to come back in a hard way, and that's through limbs. That's the only way you can come back right now. Dom looks like he might pop a flopper. Nope, just going inside zone and gonna wait until he pops a flopper. Doesn't spot Clown on his right. Switching over to Sonic BK619, who's sitting comfortably mid zone right now. With the launch pad, a SAQR, shotgun, floppers, and 4 minis. Over to Flamers and Killboard. Doesn't seem to find anything. He's trying to look for some tags to get. Everyone is boxed up right now. Everyone is safe. Remember, this is our last game. So if Flamers and Killerboy do make, if they make quick work of the lobby, they get #1. That is a very heavy prize pool for them. $500 prize pool, or $500 #1. It's a $1,000 total prize pool. We'll just have to see who wins this game. BK still looking for some peeks through his edit. Can't find anything. As you can see, Addy and Phoenix, both Obito and Jiren as well. Another very close to #1 duo, chilling with 200 HP between both of them. Trick Shots are now also 200 HP. Flamers and Killer Boy also 200 HP. A lot of these duos have played it to perfection and got it into zone early, so they don't take any tags. They keep all their shields till endgame. Make it worth. Looks like Xiom Xiom takes out MES Clown, the solo player. Odge also taken out by Laser Shooter. Another top 5 contender team. Sorry, top 10 contender team. Xiom and Dom looking to bring it back in a big way. Try to get the kill. Gets minigunned inside, taken out! Xiom taken out by Shivam, but Dom takes out Sean. The duo trade comes in. Dom with the purple pump, the purple silent scar, the purple sniper. With 122 builds. He could pull this off. He does have a launch pad to get away. Looks like Deads and Fireside will pull the loot towards them. Looks for the snipe. Lands a 95 shot snipe on Pyrosive. There's minis in front of him. He's gonna grab them, get back to 6 minis. Storm Surge kicks in 840 above. Dom looking for a peek right now. Double edits onto a person. Unfortunately, misses his first shot. Looks to get the kill on Shivam. I'm gonna opt out of that. Goes back for the edit. Looking for another edit play. Goes for a water place. Doesn't manage to get it. Covers himself out from the back so he doesn't get tagged. Looks at Pyrosive. Lands a shot on Pyrosive. Slowly rotating into zone. Getting pressure from every team in mid zone right now. A lot of these kills are valuable. 1 point could be the difference. You never know. I mean, I'm looking for another snipe. Doesn't manage to land it on Pyrosive. Going for the tag with the yard. Not managed to land a single tag. Covering his back off because there is a player still in storm looking at them. Goes for 180 on Deads! Takes him out. Quick dead. What a shot from from Dom. Gets all the mats refreshed. He's back up to 61 builds. So the harpoon grabs the harpoon instead of the sniper. As we see, Extrovert and Shokila both alive, healthy, very good loot. Currently looking at Shokila, Extrovert, just looking at edits. Oh, Pyrosive is getting pressured. His duo did die earlier to Dom, 180 shot to the face. Is Dom trying to make quick work of Pyrosive as well and kill the duo completely, get 2 points secured? Doesn't look like he is getting pushed. We see ELC Shivam at the bottom as well. Dom and Zion both have taken out each duo from the team. A lot of kill points between them. Dom pressuring. Pyrosive covers the top off with the pyramid. Still getting pressure. Dom takes the platform above him. Takes a peek. 120 on him. Takes him out completely. Dom securing 2 kills on a duo. Putting himself in a winning position again. Adapt's looking at Obito and Jiren right now. Doesn't manage to get any tags. Adapt's looking in the air. BK619 and DK. DK gets tagged once with a scar. Stav's rotating in right now. Adapt doesn't manage to land any shots. 95 bullets. He might want to keep them going. Goblin gets beamed mid-air. Is Goblin gonna get taken down? No, he doesn't. He makes it. Adapt's comfortably holding high right now. Flamers and Killer Boy also in a very strong position right now. Could take Adapts gets lasered from the side. Drops down. HKM still alive. Could clutch this game and bring it to number 1. Sonic BK and DK sitting mid ground. Shivam at really low HP. Extrovert, Addy, Devil, all in one box. Addy gets out of there. DK and Extrovert still really close to each other. Looks like they're gonna rotate through. Addy and Phoenix are now on high ground. Looks like these two teams could contest each other for high ground. WASP, Phoenix, Shred, and Addy, 2 really good controller players from Pakistan. Looking at another really good player from India, a controller player, NEMZU, and his duo Adapts. A new duo, a very strong duo. Let me see in the chat, who do you think is going to take this last game, India or Pakistan? We have 45 players alive right now. Goes for a snipe on the ramp. Looks like they might be low launching towards Addy. Trick shots. Gets beamed by Addy, taken out! Adapts, NEMZU, Nile, all mid-air. Looks like Phoenix and Addy will be harping in right now. Gets taken. Laser shooter gets taken out mid-air. Obito currently flying in. Gets beamed mid-air. 70 HP, 42 HP on him. Very low. Impractical also taken out. MES Dom takes out Shivam. Obito 29 HP. No whites. Trying to rotate in and get his shield back up. Wasp, Phoenix, and Addy holding height indefinitely. No one's gonna take it from them. Wasp Messi also dies to Storm. We see Razor Mastermind and Click also die. Amber the Great he's looking to take height. Beams Addy. Addy being beamed by DK and Amber the Great. Amber the Great taking height. Flash and Amber the Great claiming height for themselves. 90ing up. Addy putting down to low ground. Razor Mastermind taking out 1 tap for Butieskin, Nile, Daddy Kyrex all rotating in right now. Jaren and Obito together, like always. Adapts knock. NEMZU going down for the res. Will he able to get it? Looks like he might be going for it. Flexi just rotating it early as quick as he can. Obito right above them. Obito and Jiren. Looks like Obito and Jiren. Amber the Great and Flash are holding height. HKM getting a free rotate right underneath Amber the Great and Flash. Who's gonna take this? Is it India or Pakistan? Who's gonna bring it back? Gets sniped in the face! Amber the Great has lost height. Flash dropping down. Gets minigun. Gets contested! Obito takes out Flash. Will they be able to clutch up? They were in number 3. They could bring this back and take home the number 1. Can we see India do win it again? Will it happen again? Will history repeat itself? HCam still making it through, As a solo this whole game, will he be able to do it? Fortunately, I don't see Flamers and Killer Boy either. Might come down to this game to prove who wins the game. HCam, BK gets the 64 tagged. He's really low, it should be in Storm. Looks like he will die. Joseph also rotating in Storm. Jiren, 33 tag on him. Jiren and Obito in a very strong space. HCam getting beamed by Jiren and Obito. Take it out! Venkifishi, take it out! Jiren and Obito win our 4th game. This might have just won them the game. They might have just won the game with this. Did Jiren and Obito just clutch up the game? Did Jiren and Obito just clutch up the game with this one amazing height play where they sniped Amber the Great out of height? Can we get some W's for India who just won this next game? Can we get some hashtag India on top? Well played, well played. Jiren and Obito, HCam playing solo dude the whole game. Let's see what the leaderboard looks like. Who do you guys think won it? Who do you guys think won? Flamers, Killer Boy, or Obito and Jiren? Who do you guys think won? What an amazing high ground play. What a game. Who do you guys took it? India or Pakistan? Let me see in the chat. Let me see in the chat. Wow. Can we get some love for both countries? A huge shout out to everyone over at Mayhem, Priyansh, Prisberg, all the administration over there, NEMZU, WASP, SAQR, Prats, War Legends, everyone, NEMZU for making this possible. What a game. What a game. Shortly, we're going to switch over to the leaderboards and see who is at number 1, who took home the big prize, followed by the number 2 and the number 3. What a snipe. Are you guys hyped? If you're hyped in the chat, let me know. Let me know if you're hyped. Say yes, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Let's see who took home the number 1. Let's see it, boys. Let's see it. I'm just as hyped as you guys. I want to see it. I want to see who won. Can we talk about Dom though? The way he clutched those kills. Insane. The 180 shot, the snipe before that. Pulled out so many clutch kills. And HCam who managed to sneak in all zones without Odge who died early game. Amazing plays. Amazing plays from both countries. And the leaderboards have been updated. The top of the top. With a 9-point difference. The best to do it. MES Jiren and MES Obito. Let's see some W's in the chat. Congratulations to India for winning the second Pakistan vs India tournament. Obito and Jiren, you are the kings. Good job. Flamers and Killer Boy, number 2. And Impractical and Cheesy, a very underrated team, number 3. Well done. Well done. Jiren and Obito for securing the number 1, not only for MES, not only for themselves, but for their country. Representing India. They take it. Let's see some hashtag India on top. Let's see some hashtag MES on top. Jiren on top, Obito on top. They did it, boys. And Flamers, Killer Boy, good shit too. Let's see them Pakistan on top, India on top. Good job to both of these guys. And Practical Cheesy. Aj and HKM taking number 4. HKM brought that game back, almost clutched up, and took number 3. Karex and Wasp Messi, number 5. Vinky Flishy and Joseph, number 6. Laser Shooter and Khan, number 7. Addy and Phoenix, who brought back the game beautifully, number 8. DK, BK, a very consistent Indian duo, number 9. RZ Devil and Hypertropher, number 10. Ember the Green Flash, who almost had it but got taken out on a high ground. Well played to both countries. Amazing. Played amazing. Unfortunately, Pain and Amun, or Pain couldn't take back the title. He has to give it up, but I'm sure he doesn't mind giving up the title to Jaren and Nobito. What a game. Well played. Insane games. Let's see some love. No hate for either countries, okay? Thank you to everyone who helped manage this tournament. Thank you to Denver, Priyansh, Wasp, War Legends, Soccer Scrims, Prats, Mamie Sports. I just want to take this time to show our appreciation to them, how they keep the scene going, how they keep supporting the scene when there isn't that much support from others, how they stand out in the tournament, how much they help the scene. Let's just see some hearts. Let's just see some hearts for them. Let's see some love for them. They gave us the tournament. It's time we give some love back. Thank you so much for sponsoring the Prizepool. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. You guys are awesome. And both countries did amazing. There's no hate between anyone. Everyone playing in this tournament, we all love each other. We all respect each other as competitors. And a huge thank you to Stilson for co-casting. For the 3 games he did, unfortunately, he had to leave for the 4th game. But he made an impact. He made a name for himself. He is one of the greatest competitive players. And now he's also one of the greatest casters. And I'm so glad I got to work with him. Well played. Well played to everyone. Wow. Amazing. I'm at loss for words. This is what happens when 2 countries come together in an event. The hype that we create, the love that we create, it's all amazing. And it's all love from here, okay? You guys respect each other, respect each other's countries, each other's beliefs. You guys are amazing. Would you guys like me to interview Jiren and Obito if they're comfortable with it? Would you guys like me to do that? Jiren and Obito, if you would like to come to the stream, say a few words about your win, what you did. Well played to everyone. Okay, Jiren and Nobito, if you guys are online, I'm gonna call you right now, okay? And we're also gonna talk with Priyansh if he's online. He owns MES. He's a leader of MES, and he also put in a very considerable amount into this tournament. Priyansh and Jiren, if you guys could move me in. I don't see any calls in the MES voice room. Wow. Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Obito and Jaren, what's up, guys? Dude, congratulations. Whoever hit that snipe to take height, wow. You guys are nasty, dude. Good job. Is there...
Oh, we did it all, bro.
Dude, that was insane. You guys were the most consistent duo in all games. I saw you low ground just slaying out, always together. The only duo that I saw always together rotating. And what do you think separates you from all the other duos in this event? Something you do differently.
I think-
Yeah, go ahead, Jimmy.
I think Obito is a good IGL, bro. He keeps, calling me out. Be close to me, yeah. That's what.
Is there anything you'd like to
Yeah.
say for all the supporters that came out and supported you, supported India?
Yeah, thank you for supporting us and supporting India.
And bro, and Obi snipes, bro. He's like fucking god at it.
Insane snipes.
Like,
that
crazy
snipe just
good.
like won the
Yeah,
game.
bro.
It was
Won us
insane.
game, yeah.
And not only did you get number one, but you got it by a very considerable amount because of your consistency. Do you see this consistency going into Fortnite games and taking you like into Fortnite events and taking you to the number one spot? Are you going for all number one? Are you going for the number one spots in events now, like in the daily duo cups and everything? Are you gonna take all this momentum there?
Yes, in FNCS this week.
All right, we're all rooting for you. Is there anything you'd like to say? Is there anything up? Is there Priyansh is he here? Because is there anything he want to say?
He's not in the VC.
Okay, well I'd like to thank
But
you guys.
thank you guys. Please host more tourneys like this. Keep supporting. Please.
Thank you so much.
And it was fun. Thanks to Denver, WASP,
Yep,
Names,
exactly.
Yeah.
Tricks, everyone who helped in that tournament.
Well, good job, guys. I'm gonna let you guys go now. Thank you so much for coming on, and congratulations on winning. You guys played insane. You deserve it. And I had so much fun watching you guys. Okay, take care, guys.
And-
Thank you. All right, boys. I'm gonna go now. Thank you so much for watching. Huge congratulations to India for taking it back, winning 2 times in a row. Maybe we'll see 3, but for now, I'm gonna go. I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting both teams. Okay, everyone played perfectly. Okay, everyone played phenomenally. You know, everyone played as best as they could. India took it this time. Maybe Pakistan can take it the next time. Who knows if there will be a next time. But if you guys want to see an India versus Pakistan again, make sure to show loves to all the people that sponsored this tournament. NEMZU, WASP, Mayhem, War Legends Soccer. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I love you guys. Hope you guys have an amazing night. Hope you guys have take a good rest, and then you guys come back tomorrow. Okay, have a good one, guys. I'll talk to you guys later.